Alright, and then standard procedure where I check to make sure it's up.
Yeah!
The stream started! Yay!
I wonder if I could put. I wonder if I can put images in the chat.
Okay,
I better quiet down so that Twitch can do these.
there's a macro for that, Ryan. But
Is there?
yes. Oh my fucking god, he's giant! Ah!
Oh no! It messed up!
It's fine.
Oh my god, he's so big! Echo, why are you so big on stream?
But yeah.
He's covering my mouth.
Oh my
Boo's
god!
incantation worked.
I
It's a
never
giant
realized.
woman.
I never realized.
Grimwood, Boo cursed you!
It has just occurred to me that Echo's profile picture is a cat.
You know, Echo, I bet I can find your character gender bed.
I thought it was a person with a
That's
mask. I
easy,
didn't
Zinni.
realize it
That's
was a
easy.
cat.
It's so easy. It's so unbelievably easy. I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
scoop that though.
Okay.
Fire,
So,
break it down.
Reactive has changed their settings, and I can't figure it out, and it keeps closing every few minutes. So, everyone's little funny GIFs, little PNG tubers, they're fucking broken. And I'm going to dedicate some time trying to figure out what's happening, and if it's not fixable on my end, then things may look like this for the foreseeable future.
The hope is by next week.
The
Maybe we
hope
can get
is
all
by
of it.
next week. I'll look to see if there's a reactive Discord server, and if there isn't, then we're kind of fucked. But anyways,
Your wording was that they shadow updated on you.
yes. Yes. I'm not going to deny that I said that.
But next time you're gonna say like someone shadow invited you to a D&D game.
No, because I have a. That doesn't make sense because it's a scheduled event that happens every week.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
you
like
can't
me
attend
saying
that.
that League had a
Wait,
had a
what
shadow
about-
patch.
What about shadow inviting you to a one shot?
Listen, my League shadow patched me, bro.
Okay, but that's scheduled every Tuesday.
Yeah, so is my game. So is my D&D games. They're scheduled every week.
Okay, yeah. You know, I shadow lost LP when I queued up.
Yeah. Okay, but anyways, someone else can take away the recap. I'm going to go grab a beverage.
All right. Does anyone else want to take the recap today? Otherwise, I will be doing it. And maybe I'll give out something cool today. That's not just a hero point. Maybe.
Okay.
If I do give out something that's cool today, it won't be in the form of a hero point, and it will show up in session. So you might have to wait like 30 minutes to an hour before it shows up. Now,
All that I really remember
Question,
was the stuff,
that I
and I
have?
know that wasn't the whole session.
I mean, everyone was there for most of the session. So if you can give me at least 50% of what happened, I'll give you whatever it is.
Okay.
Anyone want to share? Anyone want to share custody of session recap?
So when you find the thing, you guys are gonna split it in half like an apple.
I don't know.
Like, Siffer like rolls a nat 20, fucking cuts it perfectly in the middle, like how Grim would split the potion into the.
I mean,
what
it
if it's
could be
like a
like we-
cat or something? What if it's like an office pet?
If it's an office pet, I'd be with
Well, how are you gonna split the cat and down the middle?
We share custody. I don't know. I get
We
on
already
weekends,
have
you get
it
on the
all.
weekdays.
And it's
Yeah, y'all didn't want to
basically
raise your
an
office pet. You
spot.
think I'm gonna give you another one?
We have an office pet.
That pet, I hope the cat
The
pisses
dude
and shreds
is
it.
basically an office pet.
The dude's an office pet.
If we get a cat, I
I-
hope it shreds and pisses on the dude.
Yes, fine. Go, cat, kill.
That's so fucked up. Anyhow, sure, you guys can share custody of the recap. I don't know how you guys are gonna do this duo performance where it's like, user says one line and then he like gestures from behind the screen and Ryan says another line. So like, Team Rocket blast off again.
Well,
I
I'll
meant-
just
I
retell
meant-
my
I-
stuff, and then Ryan can tell everything else that happened during session.
That makes sense.
I say my stuff. You say your stuff because I'm pretty sure my stuff happened first. Then it was your
Yeah,
stuff,
Ryan-
right?
Stuff definitely happened first.
I'm back.
Yeah. All right. If I remember correctly, last time we were visited by a friend of Angle's. They had a nice conversation. They had a nice conversation about Angle's past actions. how Angle had quit smoking, thank God. Angle got an operation to, heal up some of his HP, because that man is literally half dead.
He still has not gotten his HP yet from me.
Unfortunately, yeah, there was a reason for that. A reason is someone came to the clinic to go beat up the doctor because we were working to, investigate a certain Knoll. The Knoll came over to the clinic a little pissed. He brought some hitmen with him. When the doctor opened the door, the hitman proceeded to beat the shit out of her. Which then we had to step in. We had a combat encounter where I nearly killed 2 people, I think.
Yeah, you knocked the 2 of them out. I think if you wanted to, you could have gone for a lethal blow. And specifically when you say, they knocked the shit out of her, they hit her on the chest, on the back, and then once on the head while she was prone with a metal bat, like in the span of 4 seconds. So it was pretty bad.
It was really bad. Luckily, we were able to drive them away, but not without some injuries to ourselves. The Knoll actually nearly shot Angle's friend in the head midway through it. I'm pretty sure we could have taken him, but he did have a gun to what was his name? The friend?
A certain individual, we can name drop him mid-session.
I'll name him the coin guy that missed. The coin guy that missed.
The coin guy that missed.
Damn.
Are you gonna name every single NPC who has a coin flip attack?
The
who
coin
doesn't
guy
get
that
it?
hit. The coin guy that missed. The
The
coin
coin
guy
guy that hit.
Like fucking Luffy
The
in
coin
One
guy
Piece,
that
they just name him
blocked.
by one of their actions. Look, the coin guy that missed, he nearly got himself shot in the head. Angle was holding onto his leg real tight, and there was a little negotiation. The Knoll to be allowed to leave, and no one dies. Unfortunately, we had to take it, so he left, cackling like a Knoll does, and the doctor got traumatized. Now we're currently just waiting for, trying to help her out, comfort her a bit. So, and we're patching ourselves up. Oh yeah, I also tied up any hitmen that were on the floor in the back room. And I stole their stuff, which is why I gave some of the clubs to Angle. Because they were too heavy for my, yeah, I gave you some clubs because I'm very tiny, very small. I cannot lift everything.
Yeah, are we going to that map now?
Not sure. I'm pretty sure we're not it, because next up is whatever happens at Guan. Go, user. Andale.
So, we went out to town to pick up that motorcycle like we were supposed to. Broke in through a window. We didn't break in, actually. It was open already. And then we crawled in. There was a bunch of rats in there. So, I got on the bike and I started it up. And then I drove over the rats to power it up. And then we opened the doors and then closed the doors behind us, and we drove away.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Man, your mission was a lot easier than ours. What the fuck?
I mean, it was literally a drop off, users not mentioning the previous session and the session before that, where they got into quite some trouble with some of the gangsters.
Yeah,
and
not mentioning like all of the work that in planning that went into making sure it went smoothly, and then like
not mentioning the fact
dealing with
that,
the problems that cropped up.
Yeah,
not
he
mentioning
worked
that
for a while.
not mentioning that you hired Sifrin to go scout it out for you as well.
By the way, I have a slight
yeah,
visual.
Also, I did miss something in my thing. I forgot to
Oh,
mention
okay.
that Sifrin did deliver a message to Neko's place because to get them over
Yes.
here as well. Before the attack happened, we didn't know that was gonna happen.
I posted a visual aid for last session's highlight. Basically what it looks like with all the artistic skill that I have.
Why does one of them?
Post it? Oh.
Oh wait, that's Rogstein.
Yeah, Roxy's on the ground, like laying on his back because he got knocked over by you, and
Yeah.
he got his gun like pointed at Evander, who's about to try to hit him, and he's not in a good position, but you're about to drag his ass and beat him up, and that's when you guys called it.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately. Every battle this man participates in, he wants it to be a decisive victory, as they would say in Paradox games.
Bro, of course I do. That's the main goal of any like great game, bro.
Well, in life and in Paradox games, sometimes you end up with a lot of Pyrrhic victories.
We really
Alright.
should have killed him when we had the chance. Jesus Christ. So annoying now.
Anyhow, heading over to Neko's place. As you guys are walking Copeland out, Maeve and Neko, who I accidentally deleted earlier.
They're gone from the time.
I forgot to play the theme. So I'm gonna play it in the background. You can lower the sound volume more.
Oh yeah, Twitch, you gotta change that thumbnail eventually, man.
All right.
Whoa. I will. Okay.
Neko, you're about to walk Copeland out when there's a slight knock at the door.
Oh.
Ding ding ding. Knock knock knock.
A slight knock.
Yes. It's a slight rapping. Some people knock hard, some people don't knock hard. This individual is not knocking that hard.
Good.
Game's paused.
Game's paused. I can't move.
Sorry. Thank you for the reminder. My bad.
Yeah. Maybe's gonna look to Neko and say, I suppose we should get the door. Sorry, Mr. Copeland.
Excuse us, sir. Oh, what a name. I'm gonna open the door.
Did you see the name or did I edit it in time?
I know, I saw the name, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. He peers his head slightly forward. You almost take a step back, but having been through all kinds of interactions before, you don't show any signs of being intimidated. As he inches slightly closer, he lurches forward and looks around the agents for signs of anyone. Did you close the door on him?
No, I never opened it.
Oh,
Never got-
okay.
no,
Do you want to open the door?
yeah.
You open the door. And then, what I described happened. As this man slightly lurches forward before entering, as he turns his head around to check that there's no one else in the agency.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait.
That's crazy.
What?
And
We know him.
he gives a very slight bow.
Oh, bow back?
Yeah, I bow
And,
back. We've already met this guy. We know how bloodthirsty he is.
Hello, good sir. Pursue?
Why can't I give him items?
He says, "Hello.
Hello.
Last time you spoke to me, you are an investigator agent.
We are, yes.
We are Neko's
I've got a
band.
job for you. Do you take requests immediately, or must I make a reservation? You guys are a little busy right now, out of character. You guys are a little busy right now, Neko. You just got called in for something major that apparently happened at Lombardi's clinic, and Lombardi's clinic is a major hub for a lot of things that's going on. And in all honesty, you don't want to deal with this guy right now to some degree.
I don't think did I have an interaction with him? I don't think I was here.
No. You did not have any interaction with him, but you just don't want to deal with another job right now. There's a lot of things going on that you need to address. It probably wouldn't be too much to ask this guy to wait.
Unfortunately, we're quite busy. We have a lot of things going on. Is this something that can wait? We can talk another day about it?
Yeah, we can.
I'm afraid not. It's quite urgent.
Okay. Maeve snaps her fingers. She looks at Neko and she says, I can hash this out.
I'm sorry, excuse me, but who are you? Copeland
Our boss.
speaks up.
That was Mr. Copeland that said that.
Mr. Copeland.
Amira Mori. I'm a part of the district. He takes out his bag.
Still flashing that.
Copeland cracks a very slight smile. Lowers his sunglasses a little and buttons up his Hawaiian shirt. That badge is 2 years out of date. Nobody pulls a fast one on me. You see Amira look down slightly on the ground. Perhaps in shame, perhaps in amusement. He gives a small chuckle. He looks up. He says, "See, we have a wise elder here. Apologies for thinking you all so easily convinced." Yeah, he says, "If it's something truly urgent, would you mind if I tagged along?"
With us?
He nods. He says, "In fact, I didn't think you all would turn this down. I heard recently you all met with that guy, the previous chief of police. As cowardly of a man as he is, he often involves himself with big things, and to the benefit of our precinct."
When he says that, I look at maybe like, who's he talking about?
Yeah. We did come in contact with him for a brief moment. We shared the same carriage.
Well, yes, if you want to come with us, that's fine by us. Or me. We are quite in a hurry.
We've got, well, with him being here now, we've got two things to cover. Are we gonna have to split up, Nico?
Well, he's saying he's going to come with us
Like, what's going on? Are we having Amira come with us, or are we hashing his stuff out now? Or
No, he said like, "Oh, if it's truly important, why don't you let me come with you? I have something really important too. Let's deal with this first, and then, I have a request for you guys."
Yeah, I'm fine with just tagging along.
Oh, I thought it was a different character.
Rockstein? You thought it was Mr. Copeland?
Yeah, I thought.
No, Copeland just wants to go home, honestly, at this point.
Yes. Let us.
But he also isn't about to let you two get intimidated. So
Dude, he's like, hey, these are my guys. The fuck are you on about?
now, if you'll excuse me, I have dinner.
Of course. You have a wonderful day, Mr. Copeland.
It was good to see you.
It is indeed. Yeah, walks away, and I'm going to skip forward a little bit. What mode of transportation are you guys planning to go to the clinic in? And also, considering that this is a previous member of the force, might it not be it might not be the wisest idea necessarily to bring him to Lombardi's clinic.
Yeah.
Even though it's a neutral ground for the many gangs in 48, her operations are still definitely in the gray zone.
That's I guess carriage or like something we can literally leave him in.
Okay, a carriage. That is something you can leave him in. Quite wise of you to go with that. You quickly call for a carriage, and you ask the carriage. Do you tell the carriage driver anything, or do you like, hey, bro, no small talk.
Yes,
I want that fastest horses you got.
Yeah, I go to him. I say, this is quite important. I will pay extra if need be, but I need to get to my own destination as fast as possible.
I don't.
All right, I understand. Then you need to get on this carriage. You he gestures to a carriage, and this one doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. But the horses that usually come with it are not there yet. Well, what do you say?
I'm sorry, I'm not very versed in carriages. What's the difference between this carriage and that one?
My friend, look closer. Perhaps not at the carriage itself, but what's in front of it.
Yeah, can I esoteric lore the
Yeah, sure. You can
horses?
esoteric lore the carriage, or what's in front of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do diverse lore. Wait, that's not
Okay.
blind. No,
That's not blind. It's gone.
thank you. We've had good.
You take a look carefully, in fact, and you attempt to divine exactly what's going on, but it's a little hard to make out what he's talking about. And then suddenly you see a slither of mana, a simple thread binding something together. And as you observe it and approach closer, you notice that there's the skin of something in a translucent blue shimmering field. It's almost invisible to the naked eye, but then you notice it's a pair of phantom steeds.
Yeah.
Rare creatures, holdovers from the creation of the city, when phantom beings and spirit conjurations were very common. These servants were used for the earliest constructions and rebuilding of Avik'Axul. But nowadays, many of them are without masters. Many of them have been freed from the original spells that created them. Many of them have passed away without any spell to sustain them. Miraculously, this pair has survived. You don't know what exactly the stagehands here must be feeding them, but whatever it is, it must be containing just enough mana to allow them to continue to exist. These beings are old, ancient, far older than even your parents. Having survived hundreds of years, they are probably some of the fastest horses around.
Yeah, Mavy's just gonna look a little bewildered for a second, and then she's gonna look at the carriage driver and she'll say, "This is definitely an upgrade from a normal carriage, that's for sure."
Yeah, you wouldn't expect a small company like us to own phantom steeds, but
Yeah,
the pair came in just a couple months ago, and we were lucky to receive them.
that's crazy.
We're gonna have to upcharge you a bit for this service. 150 creds per hour. How does that sound for the two of you?
How long is it gonna take to get to fucking Lombardi's?
Sorry, he meant per sector, but it'll probably take you 45 minutes per sector. So like little over 2 hours.
Okay. Listen, Neko does not give a fuck.
All right. Otherwise, it would take you 3 hours, and if you took a rickshaw, it would take you 6. City's a big place, after all. All right. So you guys pay. You guys fork over the not 900, but it's 150 per sector. So it's 450. You guys fork over the 450 credits for the two of you. As you guys actually, sorry, Amira. He pays for his own. He pays for his own. As you're about to hand the credits, you see Amira put his hand in front of you, and he says, "I'll pay for myself."
Thank you. All I ask
It would be
to,
dishonorable of me not to.
all I ask is when we get to where we need to go, just stay in the carriage. Business, unfortunately.
You know, he raises an eyebrow, but he doesn't question it further. you guys begin to ride there, and I'm going to ask the people, what is going on? You know, what are you guys doing? There in the, like something big just happened. I have to ask, what is Ryan and Twitch? What are your characters doing immediately?
Come in,
I
summon
mean-
the enemy.
I want to ask in the immediate next few minutes, what are your guys' response?
To what?
You checked up on the doctor. Are you guys just gonna rest? Like, are you guys heading out? You mentioned that originally you thought about going outside for a little bit before they attacked.
No, right, but no. What I did?
I just want to know if you guys want to stay put. Yo, are you guys staying put?
Yeah, Angle's for sure staying put. Angle.
Okay, good. I can continue the storyline. You can continue the storyline with the rest of the group. Okay. So,
Bro.
I didn't know. Maybe one of y'all wanted to go out for some reason. Maybe get the police or go to blank.
Yes. Let's put the police up to a back alley doctor.
Nah, I'm just checking in with you two. All right.
Sounds like a good idea.
Grimwood, Guan, you guys are riding through the city. It's a good time. There's not much wind down here. So this is really the first time, Grimwood and maybe Guan recently. He probably has felt breezes before, when working on something, in the restaurant. But this is the first time you two really felt a strong breeze in a while. As you guys are riding, I'm not gonna say you guys are speeding really fast or anything. There's no open roads. A lot of the city is designed for people to walk it instead of driving it. But as soon as you guys get out of the industrial sector and you guys get onto a big actual street, you guys start driving. Picking up speed, 25 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. You wouldn't call Guan the greatest driver, Grimwood. Not that you've met any other drivers, really, but you guys almost crashed into a barrel, while he was driving. But Grimwood, are you like, hey, Guan, slow down? Are you sure you should be driving this fast? Guan.
No.
This is the first time you've gotten your hands on a personal vehicle that you can call your own, and this baby goes fast and it handles pretty well. User, you're muted if you didn't know.
No, I know.
Sorry.
I'm just
Oh.
muted, so I'm not flipping through papers and shit.
You guys are driving down the
I
street,
don't-
and pretty quickly, one person calls out to you. They're like, "Hey, watch where you're going!" As they're trying to walk through the road, and you whiz past them.
Is jaywalking a lot like a crime still?
Jaywalking's not a crime. In the city, it's people over vehicles generally. It works it works in the early. It works in the same ways as the early days of the automobile. Mainly because 48, it's dependent by district. 48 doesn't have that many vehicles, so you mostly see people, trot with carriages and horses and stuff like that.
48's too poor.
So we can't drive a car after a beer. That's so sad.
You can. It's just not. It's just not recommended.
It's not advised.
You guys are whizzing down the street, traveling faster than any rickshaw you rode on, faster than most carriages you rode on. But when you're asking any questions, because this is the first time you've seen something like this or rode on something like this, aside from the smell of hellfire and brimstone, it's pretty fun.
So, how did you learn about this?
Yeah, where do you get the info where to pick it up?
I talked to the man in the mirror.
Yourself?
You think back on
No.
the recent few weeks. You did explain to Neko and everyone what exactly happened, while you were at Bricky's place. But now I think about it, Grimwood doesn't really know about the bombings, doesn't really know about the church bombing, or he kind of missed a lot. Do you want to explain it to him, or are you going to just leave him off like that,
I mean, if he wants to know more, he can ask.
No, yeah. No, Grimwood, you're kind of just flabbergasted, really.
I just asked.
I said the man in the mirror.
Oh, yeah, and he's like yourself, or
I said no.
oh,
Who's in the mirror? Grimwood, you start thinking about people that are at the agency, like, the dude? Karthus? Is Karthus like just staring at him? He sometimes does that to people.
did Karthus like cut a hole, or did Karthus staring at you through a mirror?
No, the devil did.
You think the wind, whoosh, whoosh, you're driving pretty fast. You think the wind said something? You didn't quite catch that. Something about the devil?
You said who?
The devil.
Okay, that was not the wind.
Okay, so like, why are you dealing with the devil?
Valid question.
I mean, I'm dealing with zombies, I
I mean,
guess.
not the
to each their
devil,
own.
but, like,
Grimwood's like, you're dealing with zombies, but like, you can make the argument that zombies are not evil. But like, that's like the devil's like job description.
So like, are you just like trying to get them to work under you so you can like make them good? Are you just trying to do their whimsies? Do I need to watch out for you, basically?
I'm turning an enemy to an ally, sort of thing. You get it.
Okay, that makes sense.
You say that, but Grimwood, you don't really. How?
That makes sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah,
He turns to the bird. He turns to the bird, whispers, "This guy's crazy."
The bird, goes like, ah! and it's like incorporeal. So like, you guys are driving really fast, and it's like fluttering to try to keep up. But because it's like tied to you, essentially, there's like an invisible rope that keeps it near you. Grimwood, it's been trying its hardest to keep itself corporeal, and like trying to like, it just like tries to say something. I think, and it just like the head of it vanishes, the body of it starts like turning into like dust, and it tries to form itself again. It's like, and it poof, the wind separates its ectoplasm everywhere again, and it keeps like dragging this from with me.
Can Dr. Grimwood just outrun
The magical
his thoughts?
internet here's got bad latency.
Yes, it does. It has terrible latency. No, it's like how Pokemon Go, you teleport on the map if you go fast enough. Do you guys remember in the early days where like Google Maps tracking is like
No,
just,
yeah,
like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and it says he needs
Same here.
the bird's trying to say something, but it's kind of hard to understand it right now. You're pretty sure I understood what you meant, though. I mean,
Yeah,
if
understood.
the bird's trying to explain something, it can't be that important, considering all it says is garbage, useless insults at you.
That's fair, yeah. It really doesn't say much of.
Stupid! That's like the only word he gets out that you understand. As you guys are making a way to an intersection, you kind of have to slow down to make the turn. If you don't want to crash. And you look around, even at 10, 15 miles, some people are surprised that you're going pretty fast. Most people aren't used to motor vehicles. And you notice a carriage driving by. At this point, you're out of the industrial sector. And you swear, as the carriage passes by, you see Neko and Mavi in it. But what sparks more attention from you? What initially caught your eye is that the carriage has no horses. It's just driving. You thought it might be a car.
You know that one scene from Umbrella Academy where like the car's driving by and the other two are like looking through? It became a meme for a bit.
Yeah, like it's exactly that. Like you're just like looking into the window, and like Mavi and Neko don't notice you guys. They seem to be distracted for some reason. And Grimwood, as the person not actively driving, you're the first person to notice and point it out. And as soon as you say something, Guan, turns his head up. Instead of looking at the, pedestrians, he looks at the carriage that you're facing. What do you guys do? What do you guys say?
I'm gonna yell out, "You like the bike?"
Do
Roll a perception check, the two of you.
Okay, maybe he's got good perception.
Oh, it's perception. I'm actually good at this.
Mavi and Neko, you guys are in the midst of a staring competition. You guys are like trying to like gesture to each other, tell each other what is going on. Hey, how do we, we're gonna go to Lombardi's place. This guy's gonna know we're in the night sector. He works for the police. He knows where we're. What's our alibi? You guys are like just staring at each other, trying to like make small gestures. All the little moves, and both of you exactly at the same time hear. You like the ride?
We both just like to look outside the carriage.
Yeah, well, our heads turn, same exact time. Just snap.
One second. I'm also gonna roll for a mirror real quick.
It would be so funny if he didn't hear that.
Yeah, when you guys turn your head, pretty obviously, he also turns his head, and the three of you, he's sitting a little on the opposite side, so he doesn't really see it that well. But the two of you can kind of make out, basically on the opposite side of the street, about like 40 feet away. It's a big lane. It's a main road. There's a bunch of people in the way, but a very deep red colored motor vehicle, a bike. The two of you kind of look at each other, and you're reminded of when Guan said, "Hey, while you guys go to the Einog, I'm going to procure a transportation vehicle for the company." You thought he was going to go off and do something by himself again and come back with no real results like last time with all the stuff about doing some work for the Devils or repaying whatever. You didn't actually expect him to come out with a bike. And what did you guys do?
With a bucket full of mysterious liquid?
I don't think you actually brought the bucket full of mysterious liquid back.
Yeah, I don't remember Mavi ever seeing a bucket full.
I remember like pouring it into bottles, and then I put those in a spot that I would pick back up later. As like a dead drop.
I frankly don't remember, mainly because it was a get in, get out job where you were gonna fucking explode it, and you didn't want people to. I believe I told you that it would be very hard to actually collect the liquid because it was underneath the church, and you had to go through a very, very long corridor to get there, anyways. But I did say that the vial you have on you has something very similar. So I believe you said, okay, I'll just try to experiment on that and see how it goes. But for reference, I don't believe you actually destroyed the location. You just destroyed the tunnel to it. So I don't know exactly, what your plan for the future for that is. You might collect it in the future. Again, I don't know. But this carriage, it's a carriage. You can roll down the windows. What do you two do? You guys are not just looking at each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at them and see the fucking bike and be
You
like,
see the bike. Guan, do you
What the fuck?
start driving the bike closer to them, to their side of the street, side of the
But
road?
that would be illegal. That would be crossing over a double yellow.
Oh my god. You know what?
you gotta do
There is no motor vehicle law in 48.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'll pull it up closer.
I mean,
There is a DMV though.
I gotta give him credit. At least he's working.
You do have to get this registered. You believe? Actually, you don't know that. You have no idea about that. Grimwood, you just know that he should probably get this thing registered because you're pretty sure it doesn't run. You don't know the legal specifications of running off of souls, but you're pretty sure that's magic. And this is there's a certain bar of magic that you need to hit with relic stuff that you might want to get registered. And you wouldn't normally think of this as a relic item, but it's a piece of technology that cannot be recreated by humans and probably from the past. So you might want to get that checked out. Now, Guan probably doesn't think that in that direction, but Grimwood, you might, considering your interest in magic and religion and everything like that.
That's cool. I'm gonna pull my bike up closer.
Guan, you see them. You start pulling your bike closer. You drive through the small, group of people, that are walking about. You give them a really loud honk.
It has a horn?
No, it doesn't. Actually, you can.
I just shoot my gun in the
Yeah, no. You. I was gonna say that there might be a function similar to that, but you can't decipher the language of the. Well, you can decipher it, but it's gonna take time. You're not sure which of these buttons is make the bike go angry again, and which of the buttons is the air horn. So
I love that description. You know what button makes a bike be angry?
So
Man, don't get on my bad
I
side. It might make
imagine
my
you would like
bicycle
not
go
to
angry more.
randomly. You're not one of those people that's on an elevator would just go like all the way down, with your hands, right?
Not in the middle of the road.
Okay, not in the middle of the road. So you don't start randomly clicking buttons, and instead, you just like, hey, get out the way, and then people don't notice you. You just like, you take out a pistol. You just
Bang,
like
bang,
shoot in
bang,
the
bang,
air.
bang.
Bang bang. Yeah. Fortunately for you, it's only like 6, so curfew isn't here yet. So technically not illegal to discharge. There's no real safety rules on it. They care more about the curfew time. You just randomly offloading into the air.
Yeah. Maybe.
And considering you're pretty close to the night sector, people just think it's pretty normal. But the people around kind of like, oh shit, what the fuck? And a couple of them immediately run. A couple others back off, and one remaining guy's like, hey, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I guess maybe's gonna.
Dang, that's a sick ride, brother. Where'd you get that?
Nice job.
Yeah. Oh man says. Guan has no response. You're like, you got cold face him, stone face, and he's like, oh, okay, I see. And then he walks away.
So, what's going on, guys?
Guan?
Just
What did
riding
you-
next to us.
Yeah, you're slowly riding up to them. You cleared the way of the crowd, and the carriage starts moving, and you're basically just driving alongside them. You guys are at about like 15 miles an hour. It's like pretty fast, but still somewhat talkable speed. You know, you have to talk pretty loudly, but
Is the engine like loud?
surprisingly, it's very quiet. There's a
Okay.
small kind of like humming coming from it, but the more disturbing
It
part
sounds like
for
an
you-
EV.
Yeah, it sounds like an EV. The more disturbing part for you, hell's fucking green. You know, would you consider souls renewable? I guess it's more renewable than fossil fuels.
Yeah, it's definitely more. I mean, in a way, you could consider fossil fuels souls.
Yeah, it's like souls condensed after like a very long time. You know, this is like
Depending on how
easy.
you define a soul.
It's easier. It's easier. Anyhow, it's the more disturbing part that as the bike gets closer, that the people in the carriage begin to notice is this faint smell of sulfur. For for Guan and Grimwood, it's very potent, but you guys have a faint smell of sulfur, and this very smoky feeling. So it's like you're at a barbecue, but someone really messed up the cooking, burnt everything.
It just rolls up to us with a Miramori in the other seat.
Uh, just follow us. We'll talk about this later.
I didn't actually think you guys were gonna do it. Nice job.
The two of you, are you guys like gonna like turn your heads to Amira to kind of like look at what his response to this is?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
his
gonna-
license.
I'm gonna
Hey, his
See
license.
how he's
Listen,
reacting.
I'm not too worried. His license is fucking expired.
Maybe being much more anxious of the current situation, more tense, being a little more on edge, a little more locked in. You can see Amira grits his teeth slightly, but he doesn't chip up immediately.
Okay. I don't think Mavy's gonna say anything at the exact moment.
As you guys are making your way into the ninth sector, the first thing that you notice, Quan, is you're getting a lot more lux. Honestly, you've been kind of low key when going through bad parts of the district, but there's nothing low key about this. It's the equivalent of driving
It's a Hellcat in the fucking suburbs.
into.
Do you think we could like put a carriage chassis around it to make it look more normal?
It might honestly have the power to do that, but nothing. And I mean nothing, unless Grimwood comes up with some kind of new substance, or you go and buy a ton of air fresheners. Nothing's masking the sulfur smell coming off this thing. And it doesn't take long. As you guys are driving, you guys slow down, take a turn. Someone comes up to you. There's no red lights, but there's a crossing of a bunch of people. They're already on their way at the intersection. Someone comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, where'd you get that thing?"
Found it.
Found it? I wouldn't be driving that thing around the night sector if I were you.
Yeah,
Who
that's
knows?
why I'm driving it out of the night sector.
Okay, you're a smart ass. All right, okay, sure. Yeah, he crosses his arms and he says, "Well, that thing smells, and I'll tell you, you get any closer to our guild, and I can't promise you what'll happen."
That's a thief. Did I hear this?
Yeah, you guys
That's
are driving side by side, basically.
Yeah, that's a thief threatening to shank him.
It's a thief threatening to shank him, but when people say guilds in the night sector, first thing you think of is assassin guilds. This is haughty. It's kind of show offy. It's a valuable item, and it's not exactly discreet. So, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's giving you a fair warning that's like, hey, if you're gonna flash the fact that you have a nice car, don't be surprised if it gets carjacked.
Yeah.
You'd have a hard time carjacking this thing.
He doesn't know that. He does not know that. Did you say that? Because that doesn't make no sense. Because he's not gonna carjack the motorcycle. But actually, is it the same word for motorcycles?
Carriage jack?
I don't think it's really. Yeah, carriages are called cars.
You're not gonna run off with this thing. Is what you tell him. And he says, "Oh yeah, got a bet."
Hey, Grimwood, do you mind if we pull over for a second?
What are you guys doing?
Grimwood, you were not really focused on the conversation. You were busy thinking about this morning and the rat infestation and all the rats and the rope stuff and thinking about how ropes do it. Turn around. You see a fucking burly man, he's standing like 6'1", he's got tattoos. He clearly looks like a ruffian, some kind of gangster. He's not dressed very well, so he's not, anyone in a big organization. What is... You look from Guan to the guy. What's going on? And the guy responds, well, it's a little bet between two friendly chaps.
Okay, here's the deal. You start the bike, you can drive off with it. If you can't drive the bike off, then you tell your friends that you can't carjack this thing and it's not worth trying.
Trying to make a fool out of me?
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he's able to get it.
I would too. I mean, at this point, it hasn't become an asset to us.
Fair.
Bro, he drives off like, little do you know, he also sold his soul. Okay, so you pull over onto the curb and you get off of this thing. There's a little you hand it over. You're like, careful, don't fucking scratch my ride. And the guy gives a good chuckle. Grimwood's like, what the fuck are you doing? Isn't this stupid?
I mean, Grimwood got on it before. He knows what happens.
Yeah. But Grimwood, you're not thinking like he can actually get away with the car. This guy's gonna get seriously hurt. You're pretty lucky that you were thrown into an area.
I always got slugs loaded in my shotgun, so worst case scenario.
Thank God you got a doctor around.
Thank God you got a doctor around. What are you guys talking about? All right, let's see. Where's the key?
He's gonna start screaming. 3, 2, 1.
Guan. He explained to the guy. There's a little heart-shaped valve that you gotta turn. And the guy gets the thing started. He gives a little chuckle. He's like, "Easy enough. Don't gotta be a tech priest to do this." And then you see him hop on with it. He starts revving it up. He doesn't immediately get kicked off. And you see him get on it and start speeding it up a little bit. And it's going at 1 or 2 miles an hour, and he starts speeding it up a lot. And then you realize he's not trying to speed it up anymore. And it keeps on going. It starts twirling around, and it makes this horrendous screeching noise.
It controls itself.
And unlike Grimwood, this guy's not like a lean, very small individual. He's pretty strong. He's physically, pretty built up. So instead of just letting go like Grimwood, he's trying to hold on to this thing. And Guan,
that's gonna make it.
It's like watching someone on the back of a mad bull. And the bike starts wheeling up, and It literally lets out this horrendous screech as it does a wheel. And you hear something you never heard the bike do. You've never seen
do
the
this.
bike. And yeah, no, it doesn't fully do that. What it does is it like starts almost tipping over. It's like 90 degrees. The guy is almost upside down. And you see from the back of the bike, friendly reminder, I can just drag the bike onto Neko's place. From the back of this vehicle, the three
I can't
exhaust
see
ports.
anything on the map if there's supposed to be something we can see.
All right, guys, we're letting the dude out of his cage. So from the back of the vehicle, there's usually these three exhausts. They don't usually exhaust anything. This thing's basically an EV. It doesn't really have any like anything that comes out of it other than a brimstone, kind of like sulfury wafers and smell. It's you don't need a lot of that for it to smell real bad. So it's not even that much of it. It's a very light waft. No, but now you see this tut 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 tut, and it's the sound of a traditional engine starting.
Oh,
It's bitten on his ass.
And you see this burst of fire come out of the end of this exhaust. It goes once, tut, 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 tut. It goes twice, and on the third time, you see it fully roar to life. And while it's wheeling upward 90 degrees, it drives these flames shoot out of the back of it like a jet engine, and it slams down onto the ground. And it starts driving forwards. Faster than any vehicle you've seen before.
oh boy.
And it rams immediately into a bucket of cabbages and a barrel of carrots. This merchant in the commerce district literally just...
My cabbages!
He's on the border. He's on the edge of the night sector. This thing traveled 150 feet in not even a second. And, you're like, you didn't expect that to happen. Whoa, you thought I was just going to kick him off. You and Grimoire quickly run over. And you see this guy knock the hell out. His arm, it doesn't look like it's bending in the right way. And you can see that the front of the bike, it has a few scratches. It's a little rough.
He dented up your ride, dude.
He scratched the bike.
You scratched your baby.
Well, you certainly learned something today. But the bike looks like it's still in pretty drivable condition. It doesn't look like any of its components are damaged. The wheels are perfectly fine. It's just the front is a little messed up.
It'll buff.
There's a small scratch on the hood, and you can see that the lights at the front, they seem to be still working.
Okay, that's good at least.
Grimoire, you saw this guy almost die. What the fuck was that?
Okay, so he takes a mental note. Can almost kill thugs if they try to take stuff.
It didn't do that with Grimoire. It just really didn't like that guy for some reason.
Maybe he goes to church on the weekends.
The all-knowing bike.
Yeah, do you rummage through his stuff?
No.
Yeah. The two
I'm
of
just
you.
gonna crouch in front of him, and I'm gonna start gently smacking him in the face.
He is out. He is out cold. Grimwood, you're a doctor. You go up to him, right? Do you do a little
You got any
examination?
smelling salts?
Yeah, I'm gonna while I'm doing my check, see if he has anything I'd want.
Okay. Guan, you don't have anything on you, but Grimwood, you take a syringe and you try to give him a little bit of wake up juice. You try to you give him wake up from you do whatever you normally do. That's your normal procedure, but it doesn't work. He is out cold. You open his mouth, you check. if he has any internal bleeding. See if he's still breathing. He's still breathing, but you see inside his mouth, he's got like 2 teeth that are dislocated.
Okay.
2 broken teeth. You see, his arm is he has broken his arm. His leg is fractured, and he probably has a pretty bad concussion. He definitely needs to go to the hospital.
It's his fault. You told him
He had
not
a
to.
friend with him, right?
You see a couple of he did not really have any friends with him, but now, you guys made a lot of noise, and someone comes over. You can see a couple other guys come over, and they say, "What the hell is that?"
I want to while this is happening, I want to write out a note. Can I just post it in the command center?
Sure.
Okay.
Could you post it in Foundry chat so that stream can see too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he can post it in command center, and I can put it on the Foundry chat. For reference, everyone understood what just happened, right? This guy got on it, the thing almost did a wheelie, and then, but not wheelie, it fucking went, it does the thing where, I forgot what it's called, where bikes can kind of go up a little bit if you spin the back wheel.
Burnout?
Yeah, the
Fuck a
burnout.
wheelie.
It did a burnout, it did a little spin, and it drove in the opposite direction, and fucking crashed his ass into a market stall.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story is it's always better to let go.
Yeah.
I learned that at a young age.
Nah, guys, hold on to the forks you put in your outlets, bro. Come on. It's a test of strength. You versus your energy.
You're simply not strong enough.
It's
you're
how
too
you
hard.
get strength. It's how you get stronger. Trust me, Angle did it.
Brother,
How you get
man,
stronger.
you want to beat your electric company? You want to beat the bill? You gotta take all their electricity.
Dude, it's what Osiris did to gambling, remember?
Yeah, you gotta siphon the
Yeah.
electricity from the outlet. That's how you get paid.
Yeah.
I'll wake
You
up.
are the battery.
You are the battery.
Yeah, if you store your own electricity, you won't need a power company.
Bro, why drink electrolytes when I can take it from the outlet?
Good
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
Chat, this is
User, hurry up,
this is-
bro. Bro's literally writing poetry on this guy's body. He's
Chat,
like,
this is not a suggestion. Do not do this. This is a completely fictional thing.
No,
This is a fictional event.
As you guys are sitting there, just in utter confusion of what just happened, Amira says, "That right there, what was that?" You're trying to coerce them?
Wait,
Oh my
hold
God,
on.
that's so
What did
funny.
he just write? You
You
dented
dented
my
up
ride.
my
up my
ride.
bike, that's
That's really what you
expensive.
wrote. You dented up my ride. Now you and your folks owe me. I'll consider the debt repaid if no one outside of my gang so much as touches the bike without permission. Sell this, and I'll come back to recuperate the debt myself. Do your part of the deal. Tell folks around the town that my bike is unjackable. All right. You leave that on his body. You're sure this guy will see it.
Okay, did we drive past this or did we witness?
Yeah, Neko and maybe
I'm
probably
pretty
one
sure
other.
as soon as this happened, traffic just stopped. Everyone,
Are you-
people the carriages, they see the carriages behind you. They see us speeding, freaking speeding 100-mile-per-hour bike rushing at them. They swerve to get out of the way. The people in front of you, they think they just heard an explosion. One of the carriage drivers, stop. Everyone behind them has to stop. And for a minute or two, everything slows down. And a crowd of people formed up passengers, drivers. They're like, what is going on? And
How is Amira reacting to all of this?
he turns his head towards you and he says, "What's up with that vehicle?"
Yeah, maybe she looks defeated. We
First
just
thing
had a
first.
win, and then he does this.
Yeah, he sighs and he says, "Duty comes first." He steps out of the carriage.
Duty?
Duty?
He's got a poop.
Yeah,
looks.
I step out of the carriage.
And he says,
Or?
"Nothing to see here, everyone. Nothing to see." And one of the guys literally just says, "Nothing to see? That guy almost crashed into my carriage." And he says, you guys can't believe he says this, but Amir says, "That action was a part of a police operation. If you have a problem with it, please take it up with the police's HR. Otherwise, you're going to be obstructing justice." And you know what that means, as Amir draws his katana.
I turn to Neko. This is getting worse by the second.
I'm very much aware.
Neko, maybe you two gotta do something to de-escalate. This guy does not know the word de-escalate. He knows escalate. He does not know de-escalate.
He does not know his Latin roots.
No, he don't.
No prefixes, no suffixes.
No, sir.
Okay, maybe he's gonna turn to Neko and she's gonna ask, okay, one of us deal with Guan, one of us deal with Amira?
Deal.
Okay.
Maybe you probably go to Guan, considering you're more experienced with the esoteric in devils in particular.
I'm gonna go to Amira. As I'm more experienced in de-escalating.
Yeah, it's like okay, shit. All right, okay, the two of us. All right, here we go.
The actual cop and the paranormal investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You walk up to Amira, and there's a small group of people in front of him demanding some answers, and you can see that he's getting more impatient by the second. He's saying, "Please, just continue your business. There's nothing to see here." Nothing to see. My cabbages. One of them yells.
Neko goes up and goes, whoa, everyone. I turn to people. As you did hear, that it is a what he said. This is the police work.
That's a lie, and you know it, Neko.
I know it's hurting Neko.
It's hurting him. You lose 1 stamina.
That's all I got.
Bro's so exhausted by all this.
Actually, no, I have 2 stamina. I have 1 more.
You lose half of your remaining stamina. Oh no! All right,
Listen, I understand you're worried, but please do what he says and just go to the police for your what's the word? Complaints.
This won't be the last time you hear from me.
Of course, we are terribly sorry, sir.
My cat.
You could always give him like $5.
Thank
5 credits for my cat.
How nice are his cabbages?
Well,
Yeah.
you weren't really looking at them before the crash.
All right.
They look pretty messed up. Meanwhile, Guan and Mayvi.
Maybe's gonna quickly step over and ask very quietly, what the fuck was all that?
Winning hearts and minds, maybe. Hearts and minds.
You look at a crowd of people, just like, ooh, ah, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah, looking at the people who gathered around to watch the train wreck.
You see one of them rubbing their hands, and another one taking out a lockpick.
I imagine at this point that I've written the note, so I'm just gonna like slip it in his coat pocket and nod my head at Grimwood and get the bike righted up.
Yeah. Let's go get the bike, and once we get closer, I want to examine it a little with my esoteric lore. Just
Sure, go ahead and click esoteric lore.
yeah, see what I can learn of it, if there's anything important to the situation currently.
Be back in just a second. I'll still be listening.
That is not diverse lore, I believe.
What is diverse lore again?
It's the one where you get the two answers, one correct and one here, let me
Is it
post
not
it.
underworld knowledge?
I'm
No.
investigating the bike.
Ah.
Yeah,
Underworld knowledge would be about criminals.
I thought underworld knowledge was the one that gives you or not underworld knowledge.
It'd be
shady?
infernal. It'd be
I
infernal.
don't know whatever it's called. I don't know what the feat's called. I had it on Aaron.
You mean Yomi lore, actually, specifically, because the underworld is called Yomi and Shadow Plane in the setting. But in fact, there's no one underworld.
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm
you
talking
can't
about
really
dubious
think of it.
knowledge, where it gives you two answers.
Yeah, dubious.
I do have.
Your sources aren't always reliable. You can take a -2 to use esoteric on any topic. It's not dubious knowledge.
Yeah, it's not dubious knowledge. Yeah, I mixed up the names. My bad.
All right.
I have that as well, though.
Do you want to click dubious, or are you confident in this? The DC isn't that high for something like this. You just saw it in action.
Oh, there isn't a downside, so yeah, I'll click it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your diverse lore esoteric, but don't take the -2 because you just saw it in action. You get a +2 circumstance bonus.
No -2.
No -2.
Okay.
You get a +2, so it cancels out. You learn that this vehicle is incredibly interesting. It clearly uses quintessence as its fuel source. There is almost some kind of recognition of how your quintessence is. I mean, at a basic level, without getting into the details of Guan, without even really having to explain anything, it's a hell bike.
Hell bike.
You just realized that deal he made back at Bricky's hideout, at that fortress, this must be one of the rewards of it. As the smell of sulfur and brimstone, of smoke. It reminds you very much of devils in service to hell. You can tell this thing feeds off of quintessence, soul energy.
Okay.
It is not necessarily a good thing. Now, these vehicles aren't necessarily banned in the city, surprisingly. So, they're perfectly legal. It's just that this guy definitely does not have a permit for this because it looks like it's powerful enough to be considered like a. Let me actually go check the risk levels. I don't have them memorized because we haven't gotten into relics quite yet.
Bro's driving around in an unregistered car.
Yes, that is essentially what it is. I mean, he has to register weapons as well. It's just that his firearm is recreatable, so it's not considered a relic, so he doesn't have to register it. Whereas this is not recreatable.
Maybe he's gonna sigh, and she's gonna say, "You can't just be flashing this around to people. You're gonna get us in a lot of trouble, especially since you don't have the proper registration for it. We need to
He
you
needs
need
to
a
go
reason
to
for
the White Mage Tower to get this registered.
until we can get it registered. You can't be riding this around.
I mean, the first thing he should do is probably go to a relic, identification place, any place that sells relics, that can usually get something licensed for it. If they classify it as one of the lesser categories, then he'll be fine. But if not, he needs to go to the White Mage Tower and they need to approve a license for him. Otherwise, he's not allowed to use it.
Okay, yeah.
The requirements for all that is just depends on what grading it is, how dangerous it is to your general community, and what exactly it does, and if you have the requisite mental capacity or ability to use it without endangering others. It's a background check.
Yeah. I don't think Guan has any dubious background. So
You don't imagine he'll fail a background check.
yeah. Maybe says
selling your soul to the hells does not fail the background check.
yeah. Maybe says we can figure all that out later. Right now, she points to Mira. Tries to do it subtly, as to not get his attention. And she says, that guy is probably really upset about this. And he, technically not, but he is a police officer. And if you don't get out with this now, you're going to get in trouble. Now, he can't get you for resisting arrest, for running away and stuff, because he's not an actual cop, but he is going to try to deliver justice. Guan.
All right.
Rumor, do you have anything to say about this? You are just here.
Yeah.
You helped to
Rumor?
secure this bike.
Big people are talking. Grimwood just observe.
Grimwood observes. Does Grimwood do anything in the background? They are taking a while.
He's going to just sit and legitimately write notes.
Ooh, what are you writing notes about?
Basically the two moral outlooks of the two people. Basically, it's a different.
Very different moral outlooks. Maybe he's a bum. Or maybe he talks about regulations. I hate regulations.
She talks about not wanting to get in trouble.
Maybe yaps about rules.
She does that a lot.
Yeah, she reprimands you about you signing in on the clocking hours thing. She says don't wander off alone. She talks about it a lot.
Maybe he's gonna say quietly, Neko and I are heading to Lombardi's.
Yeah, okay, you remember last time these two were in the same room with Lombardi.
Actually, no, Guan, I don't know if you should go. Your sensitive years and all, you remember?
Okay, but you do remember they called you in for something apparently urgent, and you guys have no firepower. You two have no firepower. You two cannot throw hands. You're not the.
I got you. I can throw hands.
Something important. So if you can get this quietly to Lombardi's, we can meet up there, and if you can find somewhere to hide it so no one gets into trouble like this, we're golden. Okay.
I mean, my best bet is looking like I know where I'm going. Do you have anywhere in mind I could put this?
Maybe is She's got underworld lore. She knows the night sector. From the haunt sector, so she probably knows the area pretty well. Is there somewhere he can
Uh, yeah, go ahead and make an underworld lore check or night sector if you have it.
underworld lore? All right, I'm back.
Yeah, there are definitely places he could take it to for holding. However, none of them that close to Lombardi's clinic. The bad part about it really is you don't want to keep it outside to like, cause people try to steal it. However, that being said, you don't think anyone will try to steal it after this big of a ruckus was caused when someone did.
Meanwhile, at the clinic, 2 suffering souls.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Maybe says, okay, I don't have any locations near Lombardi's, but I do have some locations around the sector. If we ever get in a situation like this again,
it would also be nice to have a vehicle in case you guys need to get away, on the night sector. So
just
that's one
stash it somewhere near Lombardi's where we can get to easily. Probably somewhere where we can see it but isn't directly in there in other people's line of sight, like out of the way leaning against a wall or something. Make it look like a normal average thing. You're good at that, right?
Yep.
He's lying.
He is lying. You know he is lying. But do care.
Not at the moment. She wants to wrap this up.
Okay.
Let's be quick about this.
Meanwhile, Neko.
Yeah.
You look at this a mirror guy, and he says, "Is this how you always handle these kind of things?"
Well, yes. It's not hard.
And I feel like they were showing an awful lack of courtesy, and I was ready to educate.
Well, how old is this guy?
Much younger than you, younger than Engel, honestly, is what he looks like. He's probably a little older than Grimwood, maybe not even.
Okay, this is someone I'm asking. Mentally, how old is he?
All right, you tell me, bro.
He's trying to read his mental age.
You tell me, brother. You tell me what you think. Yeah, not what Neko thinks. What does Boo think?
This may be a little biased because I hate the person. I'm not a fan of the person who made the character, but I definitely Amira Mori is childish as fuck and is living in a fantasy.
Okay, well there you go. That's what you that's what you think. He's being very childish right now.
I got a question. How long have you lived in the city?
What do you mean? That's an awfully weird question.
Well, it just seems like you're not from here.
You could say that.
Well,
I've made no intentions of hiding it.
well, it's generally how things are here. People are more quick to violence and such than talking it out. I try my best to be kind to everyone, but sometimes.
And though I am no fan of violence, I would not indulge myself in wrath. It is in the Bushido way to respond in kind.
Bushido way. Do I know anything about that?
Academia lore.
Roll goddamn society check.
Society? Oh.
Bro cannot make an academia.
You can make an academia check. Sure.
Society.
If
Is
bro
that-
asked, I would allow him to make an academia check.
He did.
Does that
He
fail or
asked
succeed?
for
You know what?
force.
I did. I said, can I make an academia lore check? And you're like, society. I'm like, fuck it, I'll make a society. It's higher.
Go ahead. You
If it fails, I
you're
want to reroll.
pretty sure. I mean, if you want to, if you want me to just ignore the roll, you can roll academia instead.
I bet.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is not like a well-known thing. This is a
No, it's not. It's
very specific
Bushido
thing.
is what the hell? People just think
Yeah.
samurai swords are cool swords. That's
Yeah.
all it is in the city. And specifically, most people actually, you included, you admit it, unlike some other people, think samurai swords are second-rate weapons. They're rather bad weapons.
They are.
You only use them because, one, it was given to you by your dad, and two, samurai swords are some of the easiest weapons to use in lore. And in real life. Like, they naturally align their edge, which is pretty nice. So, they're easier to swing.
Yeah. Right.
So, he said, you're not really sure what he's talking about, but Bushido sounds something close to the Eastern Celestial Empire's language from before the collapse of the world. You believe that is Second Era history? You weren't that big of a fan of Second and Third Era history, or even really, ancient history in general. You were much more interested in social dynamics and humans and psychology and all that when you were in school, in Police Academy.
Neko's wishing Mavi was here.
Yeah. Bushido. Never studied Bushido. My time at school, I do not know much about it.
Well, I would love to educate you on the subject. However, don't you have somewhere to go?
Yes.
Aren't you all really urgent?
You are right, sir. Onward.
Meet back up in the carriage?
Yeah.
You are back in the carriage.
What it's quite
You
interesting.
guys get on the carriage, and you can see that Grimwood and Guan,
They
like
drove off.
they drove off. They're like, okay, well, interesting.
Maybe or maybe they're just doing shenanigans.
Guan, you don't really want to sash this thing, do you?
I don't think he does.
I mean, not really, but I know I kind of need to.
Yeah, well, do you want to just like chain it up in an alleyway, like a little bit away, so that you can like get to it in case something happens?
Yeah, that was the plan, wasn't it?
No, she wanted you to bring it to actual like storage place and like rent out a small space. She basically was like, I don't want you using
right
it
now. She said that we were going to bring it somewhere. I thought.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Lombardi.
That's to the storage place. Is Lombardi's the storage?
No.
No,
Well,
I said I can't. I don't have a storage place near Lombardi's for the moment. You can just hide it somewhere near Lombardi's, probably like somewhere in like plain sight or something. Make it look like a normal bike, or just try to like make it so no one wants to fuck with it. And in the event we need to get the fuck out fast, two of us can leave quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right. So, a lot of you just chain it up. You and Grimwood grab some rope and you tie it up to a little post. And what happens as you do that is While you are doing that, I assume Sifrin's standing outside watching. What's going? You know, like, are you taking watch outside, or are you inside the building with with Angle and Vandar? Like,
I
are you?
will. If okay, I will. How do I describe? Ah, yes, no. I have an image in Command Center. There you go. That's different right now.
Please disperse. There's a couple
No, in
guys that
Command
walked
Center.
by after they heard the banging gunshots, and you're like, "Hey, we were just testing new guns. Don't worry about this guy and that. Don't nothing to." Do you take a mop with you? There's a mop, like there's a closet here. There's a
He's
guy.
mopping up the blood.
There's a dead guy, like a straight up dead guy. Remember, fucking Rothstein shot one of the guys that tried to run.
I moved. I told you I moved into the closet inside the thing. I
Yeah,
literally.
you throw the body into one of the closets, and you're like, oh fuck.
Look, man, it's a clinic. We could have donors. They could have donors.
One of them's like, damn, must be the vamps.
Yeah. Also, in Command Center, that's just different right now. After nearly dying, he goes, I swear to God, if anyone else shows up, I swear.
And
to
now
God.
don't like you just look like you're tweaking. Like you try to actively try to tweak. Is that what your goal is?
He's just tired, man. He doesn't want
Okay,
to
brother. You're pretending. Maybe not actually pretending, but you're pretending to tweak out at people to try to scare them off so that they don't come towards you, and it's somewhat successful as people kind of like shy away from the guy that looks like he's gonna stab them, and one of the guys like, hey bro, you don't gotta look me, you don't gotta look at me like that, bro. I'm keeping away already.
Good.
Damn,
Good man.
fucking
Good man.
weirdo.
Good man. He hasn't used this tactic. Hasn't used this tactic since the homeless days. He's gonna use this tactic again. Scare the fuck out of people.
The tweak tactic, bro.
The tweak tactic.
Look,
Works
the
every
hat.
time.
Look, if the hat really helps when it covers like some of the shadow on his eyes. So it's like, yep, okay, move away, move away.
Okay. One of the guys like, hey. He says because ain't that Lombardi's clinic? Hey, what's he doing to the doc? Did he kill her? You're taking it a little too hard, brother. Calm down.
Okay, calm
Yeah,
down.
it's at that point where we're like, okay, maybe I need to calm down. I'm tweaking maybe.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna breathe in, breathe out. Okay.
As you are doing that, you see a carriage roll up. Usually carriage drivers don't drive that much into the night sector. And you see someone you do not recognize, along with Mavi and Neko.
So who do I see first?
1 second.
You can take us
Sorry,
to the
I am
map now.
setting up the tokens.
I am not at the clinic map. Is my answer to that?
I know. I'm setting up the tokens.
Oh my god! Why do I have a GIF of this man tweaking and then breathing in and out?
So when
have a
I
lot of
don't
social
have
media.
the map set up, it's on me. But when he does it,
Yeah, when he does it, you guys are tweaking.
No, I'm just asking. Jesus.
You see,
I just realized I might have too many different GIFs.
you see, these gentlemen get off the carriage. What do you guys tell Amira? Like, are you guys just gonna be like, bro, stay on the carriage?
Yeah, I think we're gonna ask him.
Yeah.
Politely, you stay on the carriage. We've got business we need to attend to.
Yes. If you could, sir, just sit tight.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, did you rent out this carriage for the rest of the day?"
We rented it out for the hour.
Yeah, you see the carriage driver saying, "I ain't waiting for you guys longer than 30 minutes."
Sir, we're gonna pay you.
Oh, you are? All right, I'll wait however much.
Cool.
I'll wait however much you're willing to pay.
I
Buy the
think
apple.
this is how he like fucking breathes in and out. I also put I just want to know if I can put images in the fucking chat so I can just post these.
Yeah,
I have
so
so many gifts.
there's a macro. I'll send you. I have here.
Look at Command Center. I got way
Actually,
too many
I
of
don't.
these to work
Yeah,
with.
use this macro. Or
What's the
can I
macro?
share the macro with you somehow?
You
I know I
should
can-
be able to share.
Yeah, I
make
can
a
make it
public one. You did it in
folder.
before.
Yeah, let me see. Macro directory.
I've scoured the land.
Oh, here. Configure ownership. All players, owner. Okay, so you should be able to go into the files for the macro and then pull that one into your macro bar, and then just click it and give it the link of the image.
Oh right, because we have things where you gotta like put it into the thing. Okay. How do I
Yeah.
how do I go into the macro grab again?
There's a little folder button between the player list and the macro bar.
Player list. Oh, I see it. I see it now.
All right. Anyhow, he sighs and he says, "Best be patient," and he leans against the sword as he waits in the carriage.
Is it called the GIF?
Uh,
Yeah, it's called GIF.
does Amira give any impression that he like recognizes this place?
He doesn't say anything if he does, but he doesn't
Okay.
seem to recognize it.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna come over seeing Sifrin in the state he's in, and she's gonna say, "Oh my God, let's get you inside."
Yeah, that's the state he's in. Like, there you go. Oh shit.
Or my over God.
Oh, thank God you guys are here. Oh, by the way, he has like blood on his mouth. You can tell there's a bruise on his goddamn ribcage.
Yeah, that's why she was like, oh my over God, let's get you inside."
Yeah. So the null came around
yeah,
when I.
not-
Yeah.
Let's talk when we get inside.
I can't move my token. He keeps moving me to the hamster.
The hamster?
The dude, for some reason,
The teddy
Xander's
bear.
like.
Oh,
Yeah. For some reason,
target
he's
only
got-
your character.
Yeah. How do I do that? Fuck. I just teased.
Drag click.
I can't select Sifrin because
Drag
he moved
click
me to Teddy dude.
off the teddy dude. Drag click off the teddy dude and click
If
Sifra.
you-
Oh, right.
If you hold down your mouse button when not selecting a token and move it, it will just deselect.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Hello? Oh boy.
Yeah, it was good.
Doc, are you here?
Doc?
Shut the door.
Yes, I'm here. She seems to have wetted her face essentially, like she's washed up a little, like her makeup and her hair is undone essentially.
Did I get time to brew some tea? Just some tea.
Yeah. You guys have 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stealthily made tea very quietly because I know about the ear thing.
Yeah, Mavy's in a rush, but she's also trying not to like be too loud, so she says swiftly but quietly, what exactly happened? Did we heard there was something urgent happening going on?"
From what I can recollect, I believe Rodstein and some of his men attacked me. After the fight started, I took several hits, and I immediately ran inside and locked my office.
This is how we do it.
We are so sorry that happened. I had a feeling there was something going past by these two. I hope that was enough. And he's referring to. If there's anything I can do, I'm happy to help. I want to get Sifrin and word on the situation. Neko, if you want to maybe.
Yeah.
And she's also going to gesture to Sifrin so she can get his testimony on what happened.
Mhm. As you guys move out, Grimwood and Guan are here. You guys can walk into the clinic if you want.
If my thing will load, yeah.
All right.
Angle, perfect.
I'm glad you're okay, Doctor.
Maybe you're here.
Yes, we need to talk about what happened.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yes.
And by that,
We do
what
need
exactly?
to talk quite a bit.
Is it just me, or was there a hole in this wall a second ago?
You're seeing things.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Evander, this is one of my employers. I'll step away so he can introduce himself.
Yeah,
Ignore.
walks up and holds out a hand.
Okay, the last samurai. Don't know what that guy's
He
doing.
reads for
Oh shit! Hey, go on.
Hey, you look like shit.
Yeah, no fuck. Yeah, no shit. Get in. Put on the slippers though.
Okay.
You know, you see Guan run off without you, Grimwood. You're like, hey, wait.
Hey! Wait up!
He ran in this direction.
Who the fuck? Oh fuck! It's Grimwood. Hey, Grimwood, over here. Hello.
Hey,
Yeah?
Is it possible to like tape his mouth? Pointing
No,
at the bird?
you can go ahead and try that for me. I've tried.
Don't do that. That rustles my feathers.
Is this a door here?
The door's right
yes,
here.
That is actually no, that's not a door. It's a panel. You can open the panel if you
The door's right above Sifrin, man.
I like exploring alternative routes.
Wait. Can you at least stop Grimwood from doing whatever he's gonna do?
Life's like a Metroidvania. Sometimes you gotta try things different.
Guan, you can make a craft check to try to open the panel. You don't have the keys.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna go back in.
What kind of panel is this? Is this like a wooden plank in the wall?
No. It's a metal breaker, circuit breaker panel. If you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those. You assume that there's some kind of electrical thing in here. Yeah, you commit a crime when you open it.
Okay.
Commit a crime and you open it.
What's going on in there? Anything interesting?
You want to crawl inside?
That's not what normal electrical breakers look like. I don't think normally you crawl inside of those.
Turns out the ones in the city are pretty fucking big, and they don't have safety switches.
Oh.
Yeah, they haven't invented those quite yet. No, it's not that they haven't invented those. They install the ones without safety switches on purpose so that you get a tech priest to do it for you, and they charge you.
Okay, yeah, I'll crawl in. Why not? A little electrocution never hurt anyone.
Grimwood, you see Guan just committing a crime.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Sifrin, you turn around and you see that like he's like going into something, like his legs are dangling out.
Look, if something goes wrong, you need a man on the inside.
Like literally
Okay.
on the inside? Cause like
What the
low
fuck?
key, why can't he do that? And he like points to his bird.
Come on,
I
please.
did that for you for the rats.
Not much of a life lived if you let everyone else do the living for you.
Guan, why are you going into the circuit breaker?
Because I want to.
What?
It's my
Can you
right.
leave? What? Why? Oh God! I can't even pull him out. I have broken ribs.
Do you like forcefully pull him out with your broken ribs?
No, you know what? No, I'm just gonna take the rope that I took from the goons. I'm just gonna like tie it on his leg, just slowly, just pull.
Meanwhile, important stuff happening in the room where it happens.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
wanted to talk to those two, but I fucking deal with this shit.
Ignore
Bro's
the
on babysitting duty.
ignore the children. Lesson learned.
Nico, what are you saying to Lombardi?
So, Lombardi, I am upset that this happened to you, and I am sorry.
Well, I imagine that with such a volatile individual, it would happen regardless. I am glad that the agency was of assistance when needed.
Yes, of course. That's at least speaking. Please, would you come with me to see Emil?
She nods.
Alright, switch
Yeah,
to
sure.
maybe. I'll be right back.
All right. Meanwhile, maybe who the hell is this?
It is a person with white hair. I'm
It's a
gonna.
man? He looks rather injured.
I know for sure. 1 second.
Yeah. He does not seem to, make any comments or any notes. He might just not remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
He says,
hand out and she's
"Who's
like,
this pretty lady?"
Hi, I'm his boss.
Oh,
Maybe Respawn of Nico's place. It is good to
I
meet
take back what I said. Boss, could you schedule me a meeting?
A meeting?
I imagine that this Ilwinterian ton has like some like pretty interesting suffixes for addressing like your liege or lord, because it's like Dragon Tsar shit, right?
Yeah.
So like he immediately switches from like using like
Casual talk.
what's up? You'll see Neko, or you see how they talk to like Yoshihade Dono, or
Yeah,
like maybe Dono.
You don't have to be so formal.
He switches to a very formal way of speaking, and he says, "I have a rather important request of your agency. I'd like to borrow Angle for a bit
Borrow Angle?
for a job.
Just Angle?
Well, it'll involve a lot of fighting, so
Of course.
I'd also take anyone who could fight. I know you're an investigative office, but if there's anyone else."
We do have a few fighters, but I
Pause.
pause.
On the outside.
Oh my god. It's gonna take years.
But you guys are splitting the party on the same damn map, bro. That's the craziest part. You're 15 feet apart from each other.
At the
Guys,
same damn time.
can I like call out to the guys? Guan's in the circuit breaker. Guan's in the fucking circuit breaker.
Grimwood, do you just like reinforce the fact that like bro is literally just breaking the law?
You are just breaking the law, bro. Let's just fucking walk in and
You
see
don't
what's
need to
going
yell.
on.
Grimwood, you might go and break some patent laws, but this is like him going into your chemical closet and taking your stuff and messing with it. That's not his stuff.
You don't take another man's bleach.
Nico, I can
Says
see
the
you.
guy that literally collected corpses.
Neko, I can see
You
you
don't
at the
take
door.
another man's
Go to the
bleed.
He legally purchased those.
He did legally purchase those. You did not legally purchase this women's circuit breakers.
Yeah, Grimwood is a
Also,
goat.
what? Also, why is the game paused?
You know,
Because we're going to your shit.
Grimwood, while you're on that, he said you purchased, you steal bodies. That's not true. They stole your white mage license when you legally purchased it.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, you know what? I'm gonna hand Grimwood the rope. I'm just gonna go get someone else. Oh,
Like,
shit. He went in.
you guys get him out, and Grimwood is like, shaking his head.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like,
Grimwood-
this guy calls you out for. That's not even fair.
Oh yeah, ignore the dead guy. Ignore the knocked out guys in the closet over there. All right, just gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
Guan,
Good.
Grimwood, you finally arrived. Okay.
One was
she's
in the circuit breaker.
She's gonna look at Evander and she's gonna say, "Can I talk to you about this job at a later point? I am."
It's very urgent. I'm
doesn't
ready
have
to set
time.
out later today. I have another 4 hours here before I need to go.
I can do within these 4 hours. It's just something urgent just happened a couple hours ago, right? I mean, this place was attacked, and
Yes.
I assume I am to thank you for helping protect this place and my employees.
Out of character.
I
That
am grateful.
fucker didn't do shit.
Hey! He didn't carry. 80 carries are meant to carry, but he did. He tied in damage. I think. No, he didn't. But
He didn't at all.
that's the narrative I'm going with. I am the snake. I am the snake of Vegas. I'm going with that narrative.
I was the one.
I am
What
the
even
snake of Vegas.
Sifrin over here, like, is the actual one that killed most of them.
Yeah.
Angle tanked the most. Sifrin dealt the most damage. He's sitting there useless as two shits.
Oh my god.
Took 2 turns to charge up a mega attack. Does 5 damage with it.
Yeah, he did this really cool mega attack. But though that Noel guy fucking was able to twist out of it. I wish it hit properly.
Specifically, though, I want to tell you what he did, by the way. I want to tell you, I'm going to describe it. People watching the stream, we're going to just go back in time real quick.
Me calling him out.
Angle had Rogstein grabbed by the leg, and he was going to Hulk slam him and then throw him into the air after that so that he couldn't dodge. And while he was in the air, Evander was going to spear him to a wall and unleash his blade and basically shred him into 1,000 pieces by letting the blade unleash while it's stabbed inside of him. Now, this is what actually happened. Their plan did not go their way. As Albert tried to toss him in the air, Angle tossed him in the air, but no, he didn't go into the air. The guy grabbed Angle by the arm while he let go. So, Angle's like, I'm going to let go of you. No, you're not. And twisted Angle's arm, and Angle had to drop him down again because, right, you can't hold someone by their entire body weight up in the air with one hand while they're grabbing onto you, and you can't hold on to that for long. So he fell down, and then he threw himself forwards and dodged the fucking attack. Now, that's why he's on his back, but Angle's still grabbing onto him. It's just he has to he couldn't let go.
We'll say that he did carry when it comes to the Knoll, but Sifrin did take out 2 of the guys. You gotta give him credit for that.
I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, he really helped when it came to the Knoll.
Yeah.
But I did take out 2 of them.
Cool. I
wouldn't say I did much. Anyhow, look. Is there anyone amongst you that can fight other than Angle? I saw that you can handle a knife well, but I'm not sure to exactly what capabilities you have. I need someone more than just capable of handling the knife.
I got a gun here. I don't have a gun. I wish I had a gun.
I wait.
Oh yeah, don't you have like a bunch of frag grenades?
Yeah, we've got a few people who are good at fighting. Mushu, for example.
Cool.
Oh
Who's-
yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's great at fighting. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, sarcasm, 100. Guan, do you show him your gun? Testament.
I just want when he says like people that can fight and like have equipment. I look like this.
Look at this photograph. Do you actually do that, or like are you like walking up like?
No, I got like a big smile on my face.
You just have a big cheeky ass smile on your face, and he says, "Buddy, look, this isn't no scrap with some slum dwelling gangsters. This isn't a fight with a bunch of half-armed hitmen from a random guild."
I've dealt with worse.
He raises an eyebrow, and he says,
For example, the
Hold
hitmen I
on.
dealt with recently were fully armed.
"Hold on a minute.
So I had 2 instead of 1.
You're the fucking guy that called in those Vordines?"
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
They always said I got a shrewd nose. Smell of sulfur and brimstone.
I mean,
Sif,
I did
you
just
weren't-
ride my bike here that smells like that, so that might be what you're smelling.
Oh, you got the bike?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, they-
nice.
stored nearby. Can you inform us of what this job is?
He walks forward. He looks around. 1, 2. He looks outside.
I mean that's our job. That's
Oh
the
my God.
client.
He closes the door and he locks it.
That was the client. He just locked the door. Yeah, here's the client. That's game.
Yeah. He says, "Anyone who wants some deniability, go to another room."
Oh my god.
I'm not going to another room. I'm just moving away from him because I do not want to be touched.
Have them
Just
turn
like,
around so they can have deniability.
Hey, Uncle, can you move a bit?
Lombardi asked, "Should I not be here?"
Oh right, I forgot. Oh yeah, the doctor's still here.
Evander says, "Your clinic, your rules."
You have earplugs, so they don't like hear everything.
She says, "Then please go to the guest waiting area. I'll go to the other side."
I'm surprised she doesn't
How
have
we gonna-
earplugs. What the fuck?
You think she would, right?
You might want to ask her about that.
I might later. I'm curious.
By the way, I've thought about
Like,
this.
you-
I've thought about this. I've literally thought about this.
Oh yeah, Angle, how's your broken rib cage?
Much better than yours.
Gee, that's good. I might legitimately need to see the doctor after this. Holy shit.
Oh, you lot coming or not?
Yeah,
We went
maybe
to
when.
the guest. Yeah,
Juan
we went
Grimwood.
there. Also, I think I need to be smaller. I think Shippin's a bit too big.
Let me check your
That might be
height.
my perception.
You're 5'8".
The whole agency is gonna get mimetic hazarded.
Brother
Wow.
man, you're 5'8", you're fine, bro.
I can't change the
Okay.
scale rib.
I mean, Mavy's a whole like 1 inch shorter than you.
Yeah, she's 5'7".
And Nico the Short King is 2 inches shorter than you.
I just realized it was tiny.
He's not actually tiny. That's not like tiny. He's just not the biggest. You
Nico's
know?
average height.
There we go. To the
feel like-
He's Nico D'Angelo is Napoleon sized.
Does he have a complex?
Who knows? Guan, are you kidding?
It's broken to be like,
I'll tab
yeah,
back in,
I can
brother.
fight, and then
What did you
says,
say, Zendu?
Alt tab back in, or go move him. Party's moving.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going.
He
yeah,
said,
we're the-
anyone who wants to have
Okay.
deniability, just fucking go. And then you didn't
Yeah.
move.
All right.
The bird, get the bird in here.
No, the bird.
The
Not
bird
the
up.
bird.
Yeah.
Not the bird.
Chases through the wall, and
Yeah.
For once, the bird is quiet, Grimwood. You've never seen this little bugger this quiet, Grimwood. It seems intensely focused, as if it's like watching. It takes a high vantage point.
Oh, he's serious.
Like, it doesn't caw. It literally stops acting like a bird. You see the eye on its back open. All right, would you like to all sit down? Evander says. All right,
Yeah,
class, I'm going to give a very basic explanation of what we're going to do. I'm gonna move people into the chairs, okay?
Yeah, I'm sitting down already.
Mm.
Is he just gonna get behind the fucking...
Yeah, there's the lecture.
Yeah, the lectern.
Yeah, he says, everybody understands what this is, right? He takes out a deed to work for mercenaries.
Yes, of course. Neko most than us. He has all the legal knowledge and stuff.
Boo, you're here, right? Dark Ignition is here today.
Yeah, Dark Ignition, bro. Dark Ignition.
He is not. He's muted. Anyhow, I'll just say that maybe.
No, I am here. My mic was muted. What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, Neko, you know how mercenaries work. They're given rights to work in certain areas. Basically, they act like they have basically the same powers as a police force in certain areas of the city, and they work alongside the police in that area. Now, if they do something outside of that area, they don't have that power. He says, all right, you should all recognize this. I'm gonna hand you guys a copy. Now, as a squad leader, I have access to some of these. This makes you the same as police in District 42, specifically the northern section. Now, Carpe Diem. Me and the higher-ups aren't exactly on the best of terms, right? I'll get to as to why that is exactly. But as soon as they find out that some unregistered people not in uniform or with any kind of history in the company, except for Angle, is using their deeds to run around in 42 doing whatever they want, they'll slam down on that. They'll probably blacklist you from the deeds and they'll notify police. Now, why are we doing something so risky? Hey, Bert Boyer, close the door, would you?
Remote.
He gets up, closes the door. How do I?
You can just
do
click
I
on the door
on
icon.
it? I bet.
And he says, in a lower tone, we're gonna have to get to the heart of the damn mercenary company. There's gonna be a lot of guys in there. And I'll be damned, but understand, if things go wrong, we could all end up dying. And even if things go right, you might end up having to kill a couple people. What we're doing here is, well, definitely some kind of illegal. You can't just barge into some place that someone else is working at, beat up people, and take their stuff. That's what we're gonna need to do. I'm asking Neko's place, and anyone else I can get for that matter, to steal a relic. I'm sure you two, if you worked in an investigative office long enough, you know about relic classification, right?
Of course. I am.
I have a friendly chart actually for you guys about this. You see he draws on a piece of paper the relic identification chart, or the basic ways to categorize and examine the threat level and danger of a relic. Let me boom, boom, bam. Out of the two of you, who is more likely to go on an explanation about this to the rest of the agency? Neko or maybe?
Maybe.
Probably maybe.
All right, this is the relic identification chart. There's the power index and the danger index. Relics are identified with a 2-letter system. You take one of the letters from the power index and one of the letters from the danger index. The power index represents how powerful a relic is, how much potential energy or force it can output. At meager, it's something that's not really relevant or not very coveted or powerful. That something that could be as simple as something you just can't make, like a really high quality stuffed teddy bear. That's what's on there for the meager. P means it's potent, and it can be rather powerful, perhaps even eclipsing certain available common technologies in the city. This could be an ancient spell scroll. Vigorous means that it is at least at potent power, but it has a almost renewable source of power that can be outputted very consistently without a very high cost. The AK is that. Now, in some ways, vigorous can be much more powerful than potent because you're really measuring the individual bullet from an AK versus a use of a spell scroll. So if you're unloading, 100 rounds, it is much more dangerous than a potent spell scroll. Finally, there's the two most dangerous classifications of power: critical and terminal. Critical classification means that it is powerful enough to rival some of the most powerful spells people have access to in the city. And terminal means that it's a threat to the existence of the city. These are generally assigned to something that can destroy an entire sector.
Damn.
And that's represented by the nuke. The danger index means how dangerous is the relic to the user. Delicate, represented by D and the snapped twig, is the fact that it's not dangerous to the user, but rather it's dangerous to itself. So it could be something that needs to be handled very carefully so that it doesn't break. Safe, or it's not safe, it's stable. Stable is something that is very clear and very simple to understand. It won't do anything drastic or surprising without really serious prodding. Risk means that it is a high risk to both the user and to the item itself, or it has some kind of mechanism that is so esoteric or so complicated that there's a high chance of failure or accidents happening that could cause a lot of destruction. And I believe the last one is anomalous, but I have to check what I wrote down. But we don't know quite yet. It hasn't been figured out. The last one is obtruse, too difficult to understand, and they are not able to mitigate the danger really. It's very rarely assigned. All right, thank you for the explanation, maybe.
Totally. This shit's kind of my jam. I'm a thaumaturge after all.
Now, as a thaumaturg, I'm sure you've dealt with potent relics before. Perhaps even a vigorous one. I'm sure you might have handled many stable relics, some delicate ones. Most thaumaturgs don't touch risk stuff.
Of course.
Today, we'll be handling something that is CR.
Really?
An artifact was uncovered from the archaeological dig sites. A relic that has quite the potential. It's a mimetic hazard. That means if you learn about it, look at it, observe it, it does something to you.
So this is our final chance to leave if we want.
Of course. Now, its mimetic properties aren't as powerful as some of the stuff in the upper district. So, just me talking to you about it in more of the vaguest senses and notions won't do anything. But, I don't know if you've heard of this. Engel, would you like to explain what the meme did to you?
To meme.
The what?
It's hard to explain it wholly because I still don't understand fully what happened, but it triggered in the middle of my investigation into Carpe Diem, all the way down here still. I don't know why mimetic hazard would be triggered when it's supposed to be in all the way up there.
That's the secret. This thing has no range limitation, unlike certain other mimetic hazards. Yeah, he says, even the slightest form of observation on this thing will make you do certain oddities. Depending on the amount of the structure that you observe, you will be compelled to do 3 things. Number 1, even if you observe just a little bit of the substance, you will be compelled to bring no harm to the structure. This could be looking into it. This could be reporting it to authorities. This could be telling your higher-ups about it. Even now, understanding everything I do, I have a strong compulsion not to destroy it.
So it can't be destroyed out of normal means.
I don't believe it can be. But understand that it's a mimetic hazard. It could be forcing my mind to think that. But by all logical conclusions, I don't think it can be.
So I think there needs to be at least one person in this room who does not look at this thing at all. Doesn't
Number
touch it
2.
or
Direct observation of the object makes you want to protect it with your life. If
Okay.
someone tries to bring harm to it, you'll defend it as if it's your closest friend. You'll defend it as if it was a superior officer. You'll find whatever ways you got to bring down the person who's trying to destroy it. Don't matter who it is. That's why I say destroying it's impossible.
It is.
After all, how could you destroy it if you want to protect it?
Maybe
Finally,
an app. Okay.
if you stay within the designated area of its influence, direct observation, for 1 hour, your religious beliefs will change.
Oh.
This might not seem notable to some of you. I understand that there's a small portion of the city that's agnostic. I'm a theosan myself.
Most of our company is actually agnostic. I'm the only Theosian from what I know of.
Just keeping very quiet, not saying a goddamn thing.
You know, Guan's like, nah. I
Guan's
worship my great grandfather. That man a legend.
He's a manist, so that's why he uses the devil.
I'm not Theosian, but I'm not agnostic either.
Evander says, it changes religion to do one thing.
That
He
thing.
sighs and he says, it makes you worship it. It makes you spread its faith. Take a guess at how this was discovered.
Is there a
Yeah.
cult around it?
He says.
Released
Engel,
into
you can't possibly think that Gaspard was the only one who took a sample of it.
Has it been spread throughout the entire Carpe Diem headquarters?
and
He gives a little
maybe
chuck. He gives a little
community?
chuck. Huh. The headquarters. There's no one at the headquarters.
What?
Everyone's
No.
at the archaeological site.
Oh.
Everyone?
All
Oh.
of Carpe Diem?
He gives a laugh and he says, "It's a mimetic hazard, friend. All they have to do is to lock you up in a room with it for an hour. It's not that hard. And they'll make and if they bring a single drop of this thing into your view, you'll forget what they did."
Probably forgive him.
For them, nothing can go wrong. There's no risk. And the worst part about it, they don't even realize it's wrong. They don't even know what's going on. All they know is that they discovered a miraculous relic. That it can heal people, that it can help others. It makes people happy. You know, I heard a saying before, faith brings people together. I've never seen it bring people together like this, though. Works better than any other religion I've been a part of.
Well, there's always those looking for something to fill that void.
I mean, I'm in to look at it.
Don't look at it.
Maybe we should think about
got
that.
anyone that-
Yeah.
Do we got anyone that's blind?
He says, "No need.
So
I got a way around all this."
does it need to be in line of sight? If it's
I know what you're all thinking. Don't worry about it. We'll use these babies. He pulls out a few talismans.
Hmm.
Now, there's nothing we can do to a CR relic that wouldn't require the use of something from the upper districts or the head themselves. But thanks to Gaspard's research on this thing, I got a couple of hints. What if we bend the rules a little? After all, we ain't trying to destroy it. We ain't trying to hurt it. And you can do it in a way where you can convince yourself you're protecting it. As long as this operation doesn't take more than an hour, it can work.
Someone would have to get really close to it in a really fast amount of time.
It'll need to be someone fast, and it'll probably need to be more than a single person. These 3 talismans. I got them from Johannes Brick.
Darn
Yeah.
tells. Can I see them?
He passes it over. As a thaumaturg, you should know what these are. They're quite
She's-
rare, handling the care.
Yeah, she's got talisman esoteric. Shows she does actually.
Yeah, I'll say on math we can figure out what they are. Their talisman imbued with a tremendous amount of energy from a divine realm. You see that the runes etched into them for how they are meant to be directed or used is a summoning rune. You're like, oh, this makes sense. You're gonna summon some followers from Al-Bashar to help deal with this thing. And then you wait a second and think about it. And you connect the dots. Why does it need 3 of them and different people to use it? And then you think about it. He wants to form a magic circle with these. It's a reverse summoning ritual.
Oh.
He doesn't need to destroy the statue. He just wants to bring it out of the city.
Oh.
Someone else deal with the problem. As long as it's gone, I guess.
The structure isn't so large that we can't get rid of it. I convinced Bricky that it might be useful to him. In all honest God, it might be useful. But that's not a problem we have to deal with. We got the information, we got the leverage. That's what memetics are. If you know about them, they aren't dangerous.
So, do you know where it's gonna end up after you use these things?
End up right in front of Bricky. And who knows, if I'm lucky, he might even lose his divine powers if he converts.
I sure hope solution.
You know,
That's
Angle, you just hear what he said? He's like, wait,
What if it's not?
Wait a minute.
wait, this fucking rat is trying to get him to lose his faith so that...
Also, did he just confirm that he has divine power though? Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Does that mean? Well, he could have divine power and not be chosen Valashar.
That could mean he's a cleric.
Yeah, he says, think about it. And then maybe you realize a component of this plan that requires something. Authority. You cannot teleport from inside the city to the outskirts. That's not allowed. There's something called authority that blocks the way. It's a ban on a certain type of magic imposed by the will of the Tsar. The White Mage Tower enforces it, but it's almost like a divine power that watches over the city. That's why you can't teleport easily between the districts.
How do you plan on getting past authority?
That's simple. The dragons are reinforcing 42 with its authority. The archaeological sites don't hold that much importance. These talismans, they hold the authority of Al-Bashar. Why do they? Because Bricky infused them himself.
Excuse me. I gotta inquire on that. Everyone, be quiet.
You know, as you hear this, Neko, that's if these talismans work as Evander thinks he says, that is definitive proof that Bricky has divine access. He can override anti-magic from another divine caster because he has his own authority.
I understand. So you're saying if these relics that you speak of truly do work, then Bricky is in fact a righteous man.
Yes, that does mean he's a chosen. And I'm playing my hand. Very risky.
I stand up.
For all we know, he could have divined this, and Al-Bashar himself could have told him the message. Don't trust Evander. But
Stand up.
I'm willing to play it risky.
Well, I hate to cut you off, but seems we have a deal.
He cracks a smile and he says, when you're 100 million credits in debt, you're not betting your last turn on black or red. Going for the jackpot.
Betting on 0.
We will gladly help you with this.
Neko, may I have a word?
Yes?
Outside, please.
Of course.
Man, this is some
Excuse
crazy
me.
stuff.
Yes, maybe?
You understand how dangerous this mission is, right?
I understand.
We could
Yeah.
lose probably like half our force if we send all of our strong guys. And if we don't, we're still going to be down a good chunk of security.
Well,
Say croak, which is very like possibility.
Well,
there
this
is also
instance,
the matter we can't fully trust what he's saying because he's under the effects of the has. You gotta be a little careful.
I understand your concern, maybe, and I understand it well. But unfortunately, in this instance, this is a gamble we must take.
He's planning some shit. I can hear the typing.
I
No.
get the whole situation with Johannes. I've already said my thoughts about that to you. How much I don't want anything to do with that. I understand the necessity. I'm asking you to be a little careful. You tend to rush it and then not think about the consequences. You know,
Yes, that is
you
true.
still don't know what I'm talking about, but the situation with Adderthorn.
No. I understand I have my flaws, but I'm not stupid.
I'm
I
not
have a
saying.
plan.
Now,
Okay.
my only worry
Tasty.
is that this might not fix everything for Carpe Diem. You know, he keeps on talking while you guys are outside.
We go.
Now,
I mean, I'm just.
this is where I
now.
need you lot or your connections to come in. I need you to find a white mage or a black mage of at least the third circle. By the way, that's a joke. That's the highest, essentially. You can't really go beyond that. Fourth circle's like
Gotta be fun.
fourth circle's basically like King
He
Arthur.
wants a
you know, that's
max
like,
circled.
yeah, he wants the
white
max.
mage?
You want us to find Merlin? The fuck? I'm kidding.
How much was
Yeah,
Grimwood at?
You don't know. It's not specified on his. But,
What?
Which is weird. Which is extra weird. That's
What
extra
the
weird. because-
fuck? Right? You know what I'm talking about. That's weird.
Yeah, he says, or I'll come in, or you can find some kind of mage association, but at least of 12 members. I want a tactical grade spell to be used.
Oh man.
Oh. Ooh.
That's gonna cost so much.
You know, you guys all shudder because tactical grade magic is when the White Mage Tower personally gets involved.
Yeah.
What spell?
That's gonna cost so much.
Mass anti-magic. It'll be able to shake people out of the curse. The mimetic will wear off for just enough of a time for them to get help.
Hmm.
Hopefully, with that, they'll come to their senses.
And how would we convince anyone to do this?
Sorry. He waves the talismans and he says, "That's my part, and this is yours."
Well, it seems we need to get going. We have a lot of things. Is there a time period when this needs to be done?
It's hard to say exactly when I'll be returning back, but I might try my darndest to come back within the next few days.
Within a few days.
I'll show up at your agency. Best get ready. When I come back, we are heading to District 42. Every time
I need to head off
I
now.
use,
I'll see you guys.
okay. See ya. Every time I use Ricky's authority to get back into the city, it's a little ping on the radar. Often it'll go unnoticed, but eventually, someone in the upper district will come for us.
Well, everyone, it seems we have a job to do.
Can we get bandaged up a bit before we, you know?
Yes.
We have a couple of
Different-
days.
We'll
Yeah,
drop
I'd
down
appreciate
and get bed rest.
Pointing it
Rest,
to
heal
both
up.
of us.
Nico, we still have Amira in the carriage.
I am quite aware.
Wait, who's
Amira,
Wait, what?
hold up.
Oh no,
Wait, who?
no.
Wait,
What's
who's
her last
Amira?
name?
Is
Yes,
it-
before we came here, he was requesting a job, but it seems I will have to.
Is it
Hold up.
the Amori?
Is it the blonde? Is it the light blonde kid, white hair, samurai sword?
Yes.
Oh
It-
no.
yeah,
Fuck. It screws up everything.
Wait, right now?
You have to hide.
Well,
Oh,
Just don't let
Just
him
don't-
come
That
in.
kid's awfully perceptive. Whatever you do, don't let him enter this clinic.
all right.
He has a grudge against me. And
Yeah,
with his
we-
personality
We've
and
heard.
state I'm in.
You
It's
could
also
slip
quite-
your way out still, though, even if he does
Also-
catch you. You are injured. It wouldn't be fair.
If
Just do what
that's
you
the
did
case-
last time.
with him now. Keep him busy.
Well, everyone, when you can, make it back to the agency. Seems I'm going to be doing some overtime tonight.
I actually think I would prefer to bring him back to the agency. Actually, he wants a meeting. Fine, we'll get that meeting done.
That's
Exactly.
a good idea.
All right. Yes. Now we are being paid by the hour, so we must go.
I must away.
I mean, billed by the hour.
All right, go ahead.
I mean,
We're gonna stay back and get some treatment, I guess.
Yes. You know.
He's already by the door.
Oh,
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go and put that that grate back. Oh shit.
I've
I,
heard about
Ben.
you. I must say, this clinic is not very honest. I'm sorry, pardon, but what do you mean? I understand there is great benevolence in what you are attempting to do. Even someone such as me have heard about the great Dr. Lombardi. But those who you treat, they have no self-control. Lombardi says, "Sir, you seem rather young. Please do not speak that way about individuals you've never met." He gives a little chuckle, and he says, "There's the stench of death here. Someone was sent to Yomi this night. I can tell it." I am right now offering courtesy. But would you let me check this place in case a murder happened?
Can I interrupt now?
Yeah, you can interrupt. You're here. I'll pause.
Okay. The game was paused, so I
The
didn't
game
know
was
if
paused.
Yeah, I'll unpause now. Yeah, it was paused because while you guys were doing all that, this conversation happened, basically.
Mavy's gonna step through, and she's gonna say, "I am so sorry to keep you waiting, Amira.
Just gonna stealthily hide the door.
There was a lot we had to discuss."
Mrs. Maybe. Please step back.
Is something wrong?
My business with you is all entirely separate from this. Would you happen to be involved in the killing here?
There's been a killing? I don't think she was informed of the actual killing. She was told that they were attacked.
You saw a pool of blood outside that was hastily mopped up, and there's still
By
def-
Sifrin. By Sifrin.
there's still stains on the ground. There's nothing you can do to get that out immediately.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
blood also doesn't mean someone died specifically. It just means they've been attacked. And
Yeah,
they
you could argue that. You could say that to him. You want to say that to him? Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Bro's like, okay, I don't know if I want to say that to him.
I don't think she'll say that. I think she's gonna say, Uh,
Nico, you're like, what's going on?
I'm sorry. What? You need
Oh,
to.
excuse
You
me.
have business here?
Excuse me. Yes. Sorry, got caught up.
Yeah.
We're heading back to the office now. If you'd like to come along, we can talk about your
My
predicament.
sincerest apologies to you two. It seems I have business.
Business.
Would you please wait in the carriage for a minute, like I did?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. You see, if I get in that carriage, we will be heading back to the office. We are being billed by the hour.
We are. He doesn't seem like he's very patient. He looks at
He
the.
gives you 5,000 credits in cash.
Oh,
See,
Oh
that's too
my
cheap for
God.
me.
Yeah.
what?
Sorry.
That's too cheap for me.
Now,
I know you're D'Angelo, but come on, man.
No, you don't
Jesus
just knock
Christ.
down
now,
5,000.
unfortunately, we're pressed for time. If your issue is so important, we need to get back to the office to talk about it. I would hate for your issue to
Roll a deception check.
Yeah, can I give
Deception.
him?
Roll a deception check.
You
I
know
will allow
what?
maybe to get in the last word, and then she can roll, and you can help.
I'm using a hero point.
Okay.
Oh yeah, get
That's
that
a good time to
advantage
use
in,
hero
guys.
points.
Use those
We gotta
advantages.
use that hero points. We gotta use those hero points. Holy shit.
Maybe it's gonna say. Uh, is there something that happened? I mean, there didn't seem.
Roll, buddy.
Then,
Oh, he
No, I'm
rolled.
saying maybe he
Okay.
needs to roll to help if she wants to.
Yeah, you said I had to say something.
Yeah,
I
go
thought
ahead.
Nico was gonna help, and then she was gonna make a
I have
check.
I have
none.
look if we need a distraction, I am willing to jump out a window and act like I killed somebody.
Yeah.
What the
I'm willing to run.
fuck?
Here, he says, please. You are individuals I wish to work with, but it does not seem you understand the tenets quite yet. I must educate.
I hate to be that guy, but
Gee,
on whose authority are you educating?
he cracks a wicked smile.
Careful, sir. Your bloodthirst is showing.
He says, not my bloodthirsts. You're wrong. I am only confident.
Are you
That's
sure?
new too. You will see the light of Bushido as I have.
Hmm.
The what?
You know, I guess it is easy to miss. Even myself, I tend to mix up salt and sugar.
He says, salt and sugar goes hand in hand. You need both in your life. Now, you ask whose authority? He says, the current district chief.
And what district is this for?
District
chief?
48, the individual you met with, ex-district chief Adrian Lopez, is under investigation for domestic terrorism.
Hmm. What district are we in?
Your
48.
prime suspects
We're
in
in.
this case, due to your contact with him.
I see. So this wasn't you asking for a job. It was you investigating us.
It can be both.
Well,
Should you help me, you would clear yourself from the list of suspects. You should know more than most.
I mean,
Wow.
we're totally happy to help. I mean,
Now, this is
we did-
this and that's that. Out of the way, please.
sorry, sir. I still can't let you in.
I'm. Our coworkers still in there having a private meeting. I will.
If I recall, your badge
Oh,
expired 2 years ago. Now, if you wish to show me some proper identification that is up to date, I will gladly do what you say.
I mean, that is how things are done as police.
But until then, you have no authority here.
Yeah. He says, "You forced my hand."
Cut down Maybe, cut down Aurora.
Wait, am I actually gonna have to try to like run away, act like a murderer, so this guy can
Oh,
chase me?
that's
Yeah, he's about to draw on these motherfuckers.
All right, okay, goodbye.
There's no
And then
windows.
you see the tension building. You're
Yeah.
like, you're like, wait a minute.
I start
wait a
yelling
minute.
out, "Oh no, please, sir, don't stab me! Oh no, someone get the ambulance!"
He's
Like
causing a
fucking riding
scene.
spray ketchup all over your body.
He's causing a scene.
Yes, let's cause a scene.
Okay,
Oh my
okay, Ryan,
God.
did you literally just stab yourself with a scalpel or some shit?
Bet.
I don't think he has to stab himself to cause a scene.
What the fuck? Okay. I need you to describe to me how exactly you're causing a scene while this is happening.
Don't
my
stab me.
idea was okay. I need a ruler for this. I need a fucking ruler for this.
Also,
So I
who's
see
causing a scene?
So I see that. Oh, okay. My original thing was there's a window right here, so I was gonna jump out while he could see me jump out, and I was just gonna hope he chases me. Like, wait,
This
what the fuck is
facility
that?
doesn't have that many windows. It doesn't really have any windows because it's supposed
Oh,
to be.
is that not a window straight shot over there? Fuck.
No, this is a painting. This is also a
Damn
painting.
it. Ah, okay, never mind. Then. Yeah, my plan doesn't work at all.
There's no
I was
visible
thinking, like,
windows
okay,
on this map.
Please,
Yeah,
sir,
if
don't
you
stab
look at it,
me.
you can't see through it. That's why there's no windows.
I have so much I want to live for.
What the fuck? I like the idea Zipper doesn't know, like he's gonna like come out like, the hell's happening here? What?
Okay, what he's doing, I guess we got a full send.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
says.
frail old man.
He says. He looks at you and he says, "You forced my hand," and he draws a sword and he says, "Last chance, unless we must test our courage."
What's happening?
This is no game.
What? Just peers over Lombardi.
You're just going shit.
Seeking
have
gain.
known.
Lombardi whispers and says, "I think this man wants to inspect the clinic. Why don't we let him? He's drawing his weapon already, because they won't."
There are reasons we
Because,
can't.
yeah. pretty
Sir,
sure that-
I assume you've heard of the D'Angelos?
Oh
Someone
no,
of your stature.
Don't
he's
use your name.
He
Whoa.
smiles and says, "Yes, I cut one down last week."
Oh, quite curious. Who?
Didn't know his name. He looked like a gangster. He was talking big. Didn't know who I was. You think about it. Fuck, must have been one of the goddamn stupid interns.
Definitely an intern.
They always talk big. They think they made it after joining the D'Angelos as a initiate.
Can I see a mirror from here? I gotta like see like.
You can see a sword, and you immediately recognize that it's a blade made of silver, meant for swinging monsters.
Sir,
What?
please
Why'd you
don't
have bloody
swing that
monster
thing at
blade
me.
in here?
Even a child like yourself can use a katana.
Lombardi excuse.
It's nothing to scoff at.
I kind of want to move past Lombardi, but I don't want to hit Lombardi. So like,
She gets out of the way.
the heck is happening?
She says, "I've had plenty of arguments with individuals I've met about the efficacy of this blade. Let us test it. I will allow you to draw."
The thing's made for monsters, not humans.
I'm not stupid. I know you.
And, he said, when you say that, Sifrin, he frowns and he says, "There are plenty of human monsters."
Yeah, and these two aren't any.
What
of
is?
them.
I must ask. What is this Bushido that you say you follow? Tell me the tenets right now.
Ji, Rei, Yu, Mirio, Makoto, 2, indeed. The
Not
7
like you
virtues:
teach anything to anyone.
compassion, politeness, courage, honor, honesty, duty, and integrity.
You sure you follow them to the T?
I don't.
Is it honorable to draw your blade against an unarmed man?
Yeah, yeah.
He laughs and he says, "Is it honorable to hide the body of a dead man? I, at the least, have given this man the chance to draw."
No, but it is honorable to protect the clinic that my injured friends are in. I mean, someone.
Thrice
Demand-
now, within the span of a minute, you have insulted my honor. I have no
Honor?
reason not to cut you all down.
What was that very first one? Compassion?
Forgiveness.
And I have granted it. I thought that you would appreciate the assistance I may have been able to lend in your this trial at the clinic.
No.
But you have shown me no compassion. I
I've
have
shown you
lent my
plenty of-
money to you so that you may return without having to worry.
You know,
You have not accepted it.
you say you live by Bushido, but simply doing things as they say does not necessarily mean you truly are following Bushido.
You would dare argue that you know more about Bushido than me.
I know
Sir, did
enough.
Lombardi accept your offer?
Lombardi turns to Angle and says, "Why are we not letting him in? He seems like a rabbit."
We can't.
The fucking dead bodies. That's why.
Well,
There's only one. And I'm
Only
the
one.
one.
yeah, she like whispers, "There's only one. I mean,
It's
we didn't
not,
even kill him."
It's not just that.
Dude, what are you talking about? Yeah, you're gonna be like,
Okay.
you gotta come this way. You gotta come this way.
Wait. Okay, wait. I've got an idea, and it's gonna be insane. Can I take the dead body I hid? Just bring it outside for this guy.
Okay, do you guys think he's like fucking 5 or born yesterday? Like,
He wants to come
You think I was
inside.
born yesterday? Oh boy, with the way you're acting.
Yes, I definitely think it was.
wait. Do you understand how sus it is when an entire mob of people is trying to stop this man from taking a step foot? You guys aren't even letting him have a dialogue with Aurora Lombardi, bro.
Yeah.
I'll just literally step away because I know she has good hearing. I'm just gonna whisper because she has hella good hearing.
Okay, bro, using his brain, Pog.
He has bad blood with Evander. He'll kill him on sight.
She nods.
She nods without me being able to see her nod.
She don't think about that.
Maybe.
No, actually, no. She
to-
responds, "All I see," and she doesn't think about the fact that you can't hear that.
Maybe points to Sifrin while he's still here, and he says, "I mean, look at my friend. He's already deeply injured.
The signs of a battle are obvious. Yeah, why do you hide it?
A battle. This is a doctor's office.
My God."
Okay. Oh my God, Boo! Come on.
Okay. He literally takes a step, and then he literally points at Sifrin. He literally points at Sifrin.
Yeah, Simmer's not even hiding.
You
his
think I
injury.
have no eyes?
Yeah, I mean, I am injured. Like that is fair.
If it were not for the orders of my superiors, I would have cut you down already.
Because the guy's not 9. The guy's not 5.
So let's not treat him like he's stupid.
Yeah, Boo.
Boo. He has the maturity of a 9-year-old. Don't mean he can't connect dots.
Nah, he's a child. Fuck him.
Are you?
Are you just doing?
Are
this
you
out of
really gonna
spite?
fuck a child?
What?
No.
What? Phrasing.
Whoa!
Yo, that's
Pause?
crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy correlation. What the fuck?
Hey, I'm allowed to have a valid crash out.
Are you then saying you're trying to steal one of our clients?
He says,
Let the guy
steal one of
in.
your clients. What is this about?
Why do you think that a battle may have happened? We were hired to protect her.
He says, so you admit it. Hired to protect her.
My migraines are coming back. I'm going to the carriage.
Is it a sin to protect someone?
No, of course not. It is quite honorable. The sincerity in which you carry out this job, it reflects true. But that being said, when two men who follow Bushido crosses paths, it is not necessarily wrong for their blades to clash.
Yet, it is also not yet wrong for the compassion to show, and for them to pass each other.
I have offered plenty compassion here. Lesser men than I would have cut through all of you to get into that place.
And
For what
we're
reason?
As someone who served in the police force,
I
I
would
still
never.
believe that justice must be carried out.
He served in the police force. Wait, what?
Indeed. Now that you,
Hey,
he said,
Same.
now that you think about it, you remember. Oh, wait. You remember there was
Wait,
this rookie named Maury. And apparently he got a disciplinary probation because he cut down about 15 protests at a rally.
When I remember that, I'm gonna
And-
like move past Angle. Like, Maury, is that you?
You never met him.
You never met him personally?
Never met him. Oh wait,
No. What happened was you went to work for the police, and it was right after he got suspended. He literally got suspended. He's cut down a bunch of protesters.
Oh wait, you're that kid. Wait, aren't you the person that cut down a bunch of protesters?
He says.
What?
He says.
Yeah, when I was working. Yeah, when I started working for the police.
So I would call them
there was,
terrorists.
Oh right. There was reports of some neat rookie that got suspended due to cutting down a bunch of protesters.
He was legendary, bro. Like you
Bro.
heard the lieutenant talking about him. You heard the vice commissioner talking about him. Basically,
the entire office just
there-
talking about him.
people were pretty angry about it, but other people kind of basically said like he shouldn't have done it, but also he's
But,
like
hey,
really
respectable.
it made their jobs a lot harder, but also a lot of people like the guy. So most people was like, it was just a legendary crash out from a legendary rookie.
Fair, yeah. Look, former cop, one to another. I'll be honest.
You think about it, this is kind of like vigilante behavior. How the fuck is he still working with like the police chief? What the fuck? That's like some scandal right there, bro, waiting to happen.
Wait, you were how are you still working with the police chief? Wouldn't this be a scandal at this point?
Yes, it would be.
He doesn't say anything.
I don't think I love the fact he has no idea. He didn't know that I was a damn cop, and I love that. Like, oh shit.
Amira, we
Oh,
are on
sorry.
good grounds as someone who has given us rice in the past. I ask that
Of course.
you understand Lombardi's business hours and understand my right as a bodyguard to protect her. That you
Yeah,
come
he
back
sighs
when
and he
it is
says,
And
over.
your duty as a citizen to not do vigilantism.
vigilantism. That is not a word in my definition. I am simply upholding the tenets to which I hold dear, and the justice I have been taught during my work as a police.
However,
Look,
it is a word in other people's dictionaries.
Especially
I
when
do not care for what defines others' lives. Too often are they morally inept and corrupt to the core. Now, I understand your position. Out of compassion, I'll allow you. I will allow you all to continue this. But I have my eyes on you.
Thank you.
Alright.
It is appreciated. And we will gladly help you with any of the other business you asked our assistance on.
Yeah, he bows, and you see him about to leave, and then he says, "You thanked me too soon."
Hmm.
Ciao.
Maybe.
Oh,
And
thank
then,
God I was.
and then, are we? Is it over? Is it
I'm
over?
I'm
And-
gonna stop Maybe for a moment.
She was gonna say she's looking.
I'm gonna pull her back a little bit. Like, come on, out of earshot, however close that
Thank
is.
God for my
No,
background.
I'm gonna like crack, like have the door go to like a crack so that it's harder for him to hear, and ask, "Would you like one of us to come along?" Maybe Guan,
Pathfinder.
I don't need you to.
perhaps Guan,
You guys need to get healing.
Nico,
perhaps Guan though.
Yeah,
you watch a curious sight. Did you see what happened? Everyone else pause. Nico.
Yeah, he was watching from the carriage.
No, you see what he just did?
What do you do?
Look at him.
What? Why is he off guard?
You know what?
Wait, what is that? Wait, that's not just off guard. Is he
Take a
prone?
guess what that is.
Is he prone?
Nico. He's prone.
What?
He has sat down.
He's gonna wait till we leave.
He's gonna wait till business hours are open?
Yeah, he's gonna wait till the morning.
Oh fuck.
There's gotta be a back
I
alley.
guess he's.
Wait.
Oh,
Do you remember
by
that
the way-
little Juan found? Is there a part that leads to inside as well?
By the way, it's fine. It's fine. Okay? Because Evander leaves in a couple hours. Not of his own volition.
He gets teleported.
Teleported.
But also, this is
Oh,
foolish behavior on
right.
his part, I feel like. He's sacrificing his real business for personal
Honestly, though,
business.
No.
You think that motherfucker has a real job?
Yeah?
I'll be honest.
Why the
I'll
fuck
be
else
honest,
is he
I like-
needing to get meetings?
I'll be honest. I prefer this because one, this adds as a double thing. He can sit there all he wants, and if anyone comes here going to attack Lombardi, he's right there. So
True.
It's a guard, but also you can be like, ha, we were right. Yeah, we were hiding a dead body, but hey, it wasn't us. It wasn't us.
Like-
But like, it was a
if the Noel
personal
comes
thing.
back, hey,
Her business is closed. She's under great trauma.
Honest
She needs
to
time to
God,
cool.
I think it's funny. Like I would say that Nico would interpret it as like he would actually respect you guys more for doing this.
It is so lucky. It is so lucky I decided to come out and check on things, or
Listen,
else I
as-
wouldn't have had to use Scandal.
As her
Thank
bodyguard,
God.
I believed at the time she was too traumatized to give a statement.
Yeah, which is fair. By the way, that's like I respect that. I'm still gonna fucking barge in because she's not my leech. I don't answer to her. I don't answer to you. I got answer to my leech. But
I
out of
was going to.
We're
I
not
Out
was
gonna
of the
going to mention-
compassion,
I
he's
was-
like, I understand. I'll wait.
I was
no,
gonna
she's like, I
say-
see you're following your code. Okay, fine. I can get this done without having to resort to
Slice
violence.
some bodies.
So.
It wouldn't lead to anything
I-
helpful for him to slice bodies. These aren't terrorists.
Y'all. Okay. By the way, y'all correcting him on his Bushido shit does not work. That should just like
No, that's
that should just
why I was-
that should just
Why?
pisses him off.
Yeah, I don't know why Boo was going for that. Like, what the hell?
That angle does not work. The
You're
angle
aiming
is
for-
showing that you two also have your honor, and maybe we can sort something out.
Yeah, we gotta
my-
appease him. Can't
my
make
angle
so-
was-
Nico was
My
just
angle
angry
was-
at him.
Yeah, Nico's just angry at him, which is fine.
Yeah,
he's
okay.
not. He's
That's
not.
why-
Bro, you're literally
Well,
gonna have
let's
to
put it
get out of
this
the
way.
carriage and be like, all right, well, we're going back to the agency. If you want to wait here for a couple hours, go ahead, but we're going back.
Nico.
my-
Nico is literally gonna. Nico just like Nico's straight, and he's not a pedophile.
What? Okay, I'm glad you confirmed that after he
Okay.
said he's not
Yeah,
gonna fuck
thank
kids.
God. Wait, I did have an angle going. I was going.
See,
to
he's
use
not.
the-
His Riz only works on women.
Yeah.
I was
True.
going to go with the angle of cop to cop, former cop to cop. I'm doing my best here. We're not trying to do anything fucked, man.
I took the angle that he was trying to get a job from Lombardi, and she's already hiring us to do a job.
I didn't think that the former cop thing would lead me to use scandal, but all right.
Yeah, you fucking blackmailed him, and he's like, okay, fine, you know what, it's whatever. But
You don't
like,
have
okay,
no
fine, I'll
papers. You don't have no papers.
He's a little
papers?
after Navy and Neko time, so we couldn't do anything about it.
Man, I didn't expect the white cat business. I didn't expect the white cat background to work like that, but ain't fair.
You don't have no papers.
OP background.
A
Comes up every session, literally.
white cap, the street kid. What? Actually, I think. Yeah, no, he was a white cap plus.
White cap, almost as OP as X-Blank member.
Yeah.
That comes up every session as well.
Detective Sifrin.
Detective,
No, he wasn't-
detective.
Detective. Da-na-na-na-na.
Also,
Zendu.
my ass is. Wait,
Huh?
what day is it? Is it still the 22nd?
It's still the 22nd.
Still the 22nd. Something's gonna happen to Sifrin.
All happened in one
Yeah,
day.
bro, I'm scared.
All right, let's
All
move
right,
on,
are
guys.
you, so who's leaving and going back to the agency, and who's not?
Nico.
Honestly, I think Mavy's gonna take this perfect opportunity to sit down with him and talk about the shit he wanted to talk about at the meeting.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
be
you're gonna get the job. You're gonna show some respect,
Yeah.
some compassion.
Okay, who's going back with what's his name?
It's
I
Guan
forgot
and
about
Someone needs to go back with Nico. We cannot leave the Riz Master alone. He
Yeah,
must have an escort.
Juan can't because he needs to take the bike.
Well, he could just ride the bike.
Grimwood?
Grimwood.
Yeah, Guan's gonna go take the bike. Grimwood, do you want to go with Nico, Echo, so you can roleplay? You know.
Sure.
All right. You know, because you've been pretty quiet through all of this, so I want.
He has
to
the white
have some
mage
time
stuff
to-
soon too. Maybe speak.
Oh yeah, you
Nico
have to
about
get the license in 2 days anyway, so you might want to go back and Nico talk about that.
Yeah, true.
So so the plan is, me and Angle, we rest up.
Mhm.
Robin talks to Bushido Man. I already forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Amir Mori.
That's not gonna stick.
It is for me.
Oh wait, here. Oh yeah. Speaking of Amira, why can't I give him items?
He's like considered a player character.
He's considered a player
street-wise.
character.
Was Ink's character in another game.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, that explains so much.
That
It
makes so much sense.
genuinely does.
It really does. And Grimwood and Nico are going back. All right. Okay. So after all that stress, I'm gonna quietly ask Lombardi, "Can I make some tea? You want some tea?"
I would appreciate some tea. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. I'll go.
I'm sorry for the disturbance. So.
Do you want to be patched up first?
Go patch up Angle first. I'm much weaker.
Considering everything that's happened today.
You're in worse
Yep.
condition, Sifrin.
You've been worse. You've been in fucked up longer.
I can handle it.
I know you can, but so it's better if you're patched up first. You're stronger than me, aren't you?
That's not. You
Not
think
how
of
it works.
no, bro's thinking of. That's not how this worked.
No, I'm saying that if someone comes here, he's the stronger one. It's better he gets patched up faster. Look. After what happened earlier, even if I'm healthy, I don't really trust myself with being able to guard everything. I can trust to guard everything.
But I still trust you to keep watch. I can't have you keeping watch if you're in this condition.
What's a bruised lung?
You take
Double
one-
broken
If
ribs,
you take
bruised
one more
lung.
hit, you're down for the count.
That's basically my everyday life, to be honest. So that's fine. Look, we need a wall here, not a glass cannon. I can take him out quickly, but not quick enough.
Why don't I just work on both of you?
That's a good compromise. If you're capable of doing so, I wouldn't want to stress you out more.
Yeah, if that's not an issue.
I'll probably go to sleep right after, but I want to
Yeah,
get
keep
this
going.
done and the day be over with. It's been the longest day of the entire year.
Thank you.
You can say that again.
There's
Turns
no
on the
lights.
lights.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she just turns it on, bro.
Bro, she got power. Light power. Okay. Are you gonna go in?
You going first. You're gonna sit on
I
the bed. I'm
can't.
gonna stand.
Wait a
Bro,
second.
Are we gonna argue about who gets the bed? Are you serious?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Hell no.
What do you mean, hell no? Get on the bed.
You can hardly stand right now.
I am fine.
One of you can use the couch that I usually lounge at.
There's a
Here's
couch.
the key.
Oh, the lounge room couch.
If you remember, when you go past the waiting area, there's a place that's locked.
Oh yeah, I remember where that is.
It is
So,
now unlocked.
I thought you were operating on
I
us
do
both at
not.
the same time.
She says, "That I will do."
I'm gonna take the key and then
Yeah.
go, so he can't go first, and he has to get treated.
Damn it! Damn it! You bitch!
All right, I'm gonna roll medicine now. She's gonna say, "Do you want something that's a gap measure, or do you want something a little more comprehensive?" I have, let's see, blood pressure medication, everything. Let's see. Have you ate in the morning?
Good question.
You don't remember anything you ate in the morning.
I don't really remember eating this morning, if I'm honest.
This is a regenerator slipped from Reese Biomed, so it's going to help a lot through the healing process. But if you didn't eat anything in the morning, it's gonna do more harm than good. Would you like it to be applied or not?
Can I try to roll history to see if I took anything for
Bro,
breakfast?
this is out of character. I'm asking if you want risky surgery.
Oh, what does risky surgery mean? Like system terms? 'Cause I
It's
can't remember-
Grimwood Dad!
I can't remember what Grimwood did. It's been how many sessions?
So
I remember
how-
he
how
upgraded
risky
Basically,
on-
do
surgery
damage to be able to maybe do more.
So how risky surgery works is how it works is she deals a little bit of damage to you, and she automatically gets a crit if she succeeds.
And what's her chances? She's a good doctor.
You assume she's a good doctor.
Now here's the thing with how much is little bit of damage? Is that 6 HP?
1d8. It's always 1d8 for risky surgery.
I'm not taking a risky surgery. She could knock me out with risky surgery.
She's like, you're like, I don't know. I haven't ate anything in the morning, probably. So
I'll be
fuck that
honest.
shit.
I don't think I did eat anything in the morning. Plus,
Do you have a point of
I
resolve?
remember. Plus, the last time I took a risky surgery was with a crazed man. So I'm just not gonna risk it today.
Do you have a point of
Think
resolve, by
about
the way?
what- No, I actually used it.
Shit.
She says, understandable. The healing process might be a little slower, though.
That's fine.
All right, so you, after she does a extensive procedure on you, she is going to. She has a very low chance of failing this, but she's gonna click it. My God,
Brother.
What?
Brother.
That's so. It seems the doctor seems to be extremely under the weather, as she failed.
Bro, I thought
Brother.
You don't take
I
damage.
can't even use my hero points to help her out with this because we changed the
Brother.
rule.
It's funny because if she risky surgery, she would have succeeded because risky surgery gives you a bonus, so you basically almost always succeed if you're good at it. But
Wait,
you do
really?
take damage. Yeah, but you can get down from it, and that's worse because then you get a wound, and that's
Yeah.
really bad.
The only
Okay.
reason why
What?
Grimwood is so bad at it is because he didn't put enough points.
He's not a doctor. He's a
He
He's
points
not a
into figuring
wisdom
out.
character. He's an in character.
I can't believe he didn't put many points into wisdom.
You see her trying to like patch you up, and she starts like dozing off in the middle of like trying to patch you up. And Sifrin, you can see that she is so fucking tired that like she's like doing you know like in class when like you haven't slept
days in and
that
out.
day. You days
okay.
in and out.
Is it possible I shift her over so she can just rest on the bed? Because I'm like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, she like immediately falls asleep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let her sleep on the bed.
She can try again tomorrow morning, but she's gonna.
Yeah.
I don't get mine. Yeah.
It was just as you predicted, buddy.
Let her sleep. Is there like a blanket here? I can just put him over?
Yeah, there's a medical blanket. It's a medical bed.
Yeah, you grab like the medical blanket and let her go to sleep. I'm gonna say I give you 1 stamina for that because you did the good guy thing.
1 stamina.
Alright.
Hooray!
I don't
He
know
did
what
get
that-
healed. All right.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, on the outside, I imagine Grimwood's walking out.
Well, thank God
Yeah,
rogues don't need a
Grimwood
lot of
walked out.
HP to function, right?
I go, are you gonna get on the foundry?
I'm on the foundry. It just
Oh.
my control.
He is on
yeah.
the foundry.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's been on the foundry. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. As you walk out, you recognize it's a sword dude.
Yup, it's Mr. Amir Mori.
Yeah, Maybe
Oh.
and Amira and Grimwood. What do you do, Maybe? You just like stand there, like with a notepad?
Maybe she's got her notepad and she's gonna say, while you're here, I suppose we have time for that meeting you wanted.
That would be very good.
Awesome.
I see there are more of you.
Yeah, this is one of my employees. He should be leaving soon, actually. Doing, doctor?
I was actually just leaving.
Another doctor in this clinic.
Yes,
Yeah,
he works in the
you could-
clinic, definitely.
you could say I'm a doctor for this clinic, if you want.
Hold it.
Holding it.
Yeah, like he
Holding?
literally says something, and like Grimwood like pauses for a moment.
Yeah. Yes.
He says, "I smell the stench of death and decay on it. It almost smells like Yoni."
He's a mortician.
I
All right,
deal
that
with.
would make a lot of sense.
Or he was mortician. He still volunteers and helps out every now and then. Because obviously,
Something's off about that one. Can't quite put my hand on it.
neither can we all.
Are you interested in learning Bushido, Doctor?
What's Bushido? That's
It's
a
You can say
religion. I
those are
know.
the
I know.
tenets I live by.
Can you run me over a swift reminder of those tenets real quick? I've been doing my research on quite a few recently.
He says, "Wait here for a second, then. Let me sort out my business with you, maybe."
So was it a job you wanted, or you wanted some information, Chief?
I want you guys to do a job for me.
Okay.
It would clear you all from the suspect list. I don't believe you all are actually the guilty in question. The guilty party did this for a reason. I do not know exactly what that reason is quite yet, but the reason must be a vile one. If you help me, and you show that you had no reason to commit terrorism, naturally, you would not be suspected anymore.
Okay. Full honesty. Do you want me to tell you how about when I?
Yeah, he says, well, while it would be helpful for me to know exactly what your circumstances in which dealing with Adrian Lopez and his travel to the outskirts were, you would be admitting a crime here. Are you sure you want to do that in front of me?
Not really. I'm gonna be honest.
And then you can keep your lips shut. I'd rather you all do this job so we can get on our way.
Of course. All right.
He sa-
What are the details?
He says, who here know about the undead?
I have general information, and
Ruin's like, me, but do I say it? Me, but do I say it?
yeah, I'm gonna look to Grimwood to see if he's okay with this information being revealed. His fucking hyperfixation of dead bodies.
Echo?
You're being referred to currently, Echo.
Echo's not 100% there. He's only 50% there.
Grimwood's Grimwood. I suppose he is drifting off into space.
He's trying his hardest not to tell him that he does dead body stuff.
I have general information about the undead, though, as a thaumaturg. I've also got history and experience from being a paranormal investigator.
He nods. He says, it is simple then. I would like you to bring to justice an undead which has evaded the city's capture for some time.
And bring to justice how?
You are the investigative agency. Find everything. That's your job.
We'll do our job then. Who is this undead? What do you know about him so far?
His name is the Red Hand. Our current understanding is that he colluded with Adrian Lopez to spread a dreadful disease called melomania. It is a disease that can affect one's self-perception, but it only affects the undead, and specifically most powerful within vampires. I'm sure with that information, you have more than enough to get started. You get suddenly fucking like pulled back, like flashback, vampire hunter, photos, information, Adrian Lopez.
This causes them to go feral?
Indeed. And you must know, soul alteration in this manner, and self-perception alteration.
I think
You would not want this to get out of hand. Like, we wouldn't want members of the Claw getting involved.
of course. The thing is, I don't think I can do that anymore. The Red Hand is no longer alive. It was hunted by what was the association called? The vampire hunter guys that are vampires.
Yeah, he shakes his head and he says, "No, they are." If I were you, I'd retrace my steps.
Okay,
It is known that only a vampire can start the spread of melomania. And old Adrian is no vampire.
I mean, that explains why he was feral.
Now you could be like, well, it could be another vampire, but you know, there's no point. The client clearly is not an investigator. He's not a brain guy. He's a cold read guy. You know, he's like
Yeah.
Engel.
Yeah. Okay, I will retrace my steps and I will look into the situation.
You do this job for me, and I promise that Neko's place will not be investigated by the local precinct.
That's
I'm sure you have things that you do not want turned to the light of day.
life in the city, isn't it?
And so it is. Be sure to visit my home sometimes if you need more rice.
Of course. We still thank you. It's that right last so long.
Y'all just finished it, bro. Y'all don't want to eat no more rice. Bro.
Yeah, no, we just finished. Like, it's been months, hasn't it?
It's been about a month.
Yeah, a month. Okay. Yeah. If you have any updates about the situation or want any updates, you always know where to find us. I pull out my business card and I give that to him. And if you ever need any reference.
All right, he just keeps sitting there. I am gonna end the session here because
Dope.
we're kind of low on hands.
Yeah.
Echo.
Hello?
Oh my God, you're back. Never mind.
You know,
disappeared
I
for a
left
bit.
for like 3 seconds to get a bowl of watermelon.
Bro, okay. He was talking about dead bodies, and I was like, "Hey, group with dead bodies." Oh, yo.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I didn't. I missed that, my bad.
Are we low energy today? Or was work a lot? You know.
I am a little bit exhausted. I'm a little bit not exhausted. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I'm trying to follow along, but my brain's a little scrambled.
It's okay. We'll just end session. Hopefully next time we can be high energy. Maybe we'll be lucky. You know.
Yes, sir. They did. I don't have to make any adjustments next week though.
Oh,
That's the
okay,
worst.
nice. Did you have fun? Actually, we'll do the stream end first, and then I'll
Okay,
talk about the stuff.
I'll end the stream right now if you.
End the stream. I'm playing ending
Boop,
theme.
boop,
Oh
boop.
my
Oh
god.
well, I'm gonna
Why
end it
we-
after the theme then.
When will this horrid day end?
No, children.
Bro, this is the longest day. You still haven't even gotten your special yet, bro.
I gotta wait the next week.
Ryan, we've memed on user for like, oh, it took 10 sessions to do this one thing.
And when we're reaching that, it's taking like 4 sessions. I think 3 sessions and just one day.
Bro, 3 sessions for one 24-hour period is insane, isn't it?
Listen, a lot has happened.
Dude, so this one day, dude, the amount of shit that happened on this one day is crazy. Nikki, well, Nikki's technically yesterday, I guess. Robstein. No, Nikki's today. Okay, no, Nikki's like in the morning. Rogstein happens. Evander happens. Fucking Amira Marie of all people happens. Copeland even happens.
Lord, I just hope that
Y'all must that
look, I just hope that next week we do Echo's thing, and then the day can end.
Yeah. But look,
Just
look
want this
boys.
horrid thing over.
Was it fun today? Was it fun today?
Yeah.
yes.
I was gonna say
I
something's
like
wrong if Echo's the only one to say yeah.
It's
That
always
would've
fun,
been so
bro. It's
crazy.
always fun, dude.
Very
Thank
low
you.
heavy. I like it.
It was very low heavy. I hope
No,
it was
I
fun.
did feel a bit. I felt a bit frustrated and like Boo like treating this kid like a kid. Like, dude, he's got a sword.
I
Yeah.
hope
That
it was fun, even though it might have been frustrating to deal with Amira because he is that kind of guy.
Yeah, I think it was kind of frustrating, but I think it was
Fitting.
good. Well, for me specifically, because I need to just get better.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Any other way of role, if I roleplay him any nicer as a person, it's character assassination.
We need
It
to
is.
cut Boo off. You need to like cut Boo off. I guess.
You
Bro.
know why Boo does that?
I know he does that because like in this character.
He is the
That's why we
only
gotta-
person in this group, other than Echo, who had to play with this character as a party member. So this hatred is unrivaled.
Yeah, but we gotta like stop him. We gotta remind him that mate, we there's consequences.
Yeah.
Echo, you want a little spoiler for fun?
Sure.
Well, I know if I show up early next week, I'll get a XP for sure.
I hope Echo is the only one who gets this.
It's what?
I'm gonna send an image to him.
What is next Monday? Is next Monday when I have to go check my teeth? No? Okay, I'm good.
Echo's like trying to decipher the Rubicon right now. He's like,
Mm.
what is the puzzle box?
How much
does it
XP do we
mean?
get? Do we get for the
Oh wait, do I
social
get
encounter?
to make a roll?
No, this is real life. All right, yeah, I'm gonna reward EXP right now. So,
Wait, really?
Oh wait.
yes, it's a social encounter. This is
Yes.
considered a high difficulty social encounter, not to get killed.
I was joking. Okay, yeah, fair.
Because a failure is either to die or B, if Andor dies.
All right, who do you think did the best at defusing?
I'm only gonna give it to the people that really actively participated in the conversation. So sorry, Grimwood, you didn't really get a chance to.
I'm gonna stop the stream because this is like
That's fair.
calculation stuff. Bye, stream.
Mm.